Matty only, and every prick saying, he's not really himself at the moment. Let's be honest, it's not about the sound, it's about the sound. Really frustrated because the sound is what this is about, man. So the sound is what it's about. Matty, please, the only voice I trust. Has the hiss gone, and how is our volume? I'm waiting for Matty. If Matty is still in the room, it's the only person I trust when it comes to this. Matthew is genius. No hiss. And how is my voice, Matty? Is it loud? I can go up a little bit. It's still. How about now? How about now? If I do that. Okie dokie.
Lost lambs, old hands, find a man, not a man, understand he's the daddy son of Sam, man, hey, they found the Lord of Pain. Dark words overheard, nipple twist, rug burn, demon bird, doom heard, me and Stevie Gutenberg, liar, in the lake of fire. Satan, can you hear us? For we are on our way. I'd just like to give our praise today. The acolyte way.
I think that song might be cursed. We seem to have had a lot of problems since we started using that.
I think we're okay. There was a lot of turning off and turning on again. Everyone in the chat is going, Ian, you need to sort yourself out, mate. Let's be honest, he's not being himself. No, isn't it? Someone said it wasn't about the sound. Let's be honest, Ian's not right. It's about the sound. It's about the sound. If we come from radio, so sound is the key for us, and this also goes out as a podcast. And I went back and I played. I heard the hiss. I went back and I watched it, and it was a bad hiss.
But also, when the chat is full of "it's hissing, it's awful," what are we supposed to do? Push through?
But it was a bad hiss. And then people going, I was listening to Catherine, even if Ian wasn't. I fucking heard her story. No, I'm joking. I was listening. The people think I was being disrespectful for you because you were telling us about your dad and how you got upset and you've had a very emotional day.
Yeah.
Partly brought on by physical trauma, but also the stuff going on. And then I went, okay, we're stopping this. Please don't make judgments on our friendship. She can make a judgment on our friendship. I can make a judgment on our friendship. You can make them, but keep them to yourselves because you're probably going to be wrong.
Yeah.
Probably going to be wrong. Okay? So just, I've not finished speaking, Catherine. Jokes.
It kind of, it kind of rubs me up the wrong way when people start white knighting me like that. You're just doing it to get at him, so don't pretend you're bothered about me. Anyway, welcome to the show.
And later on we got this.
All rise. For Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now.
That's coming up. Is this still here?
You will receive the vaccine on Tuesday.
These t-shirts are available now. tlna.co.uk. These are available. Thank you, Papa Moff. I believe I just did. So we got a busy show today. It's David Bowie's 74th. Sorry for the F word, but when technical stuff gets to me, it really frustrates me, particularly when there is no reason for it. It's just it's just a quirk. It's just a quirk. And so when stuff like that, and I'm there thinking, well, nothing has changed. And I just checked with my boy, and he hasn't changed anything. And it just didn't want to work. So I've turned everything off, and I've put this into a different socket, and blah, 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 blah.
And we're here.
So we got not Nigel Farage, Lenny Beige. Lenny Beige is coming up in about 10 minutes to celebrate the magic of David Bowie. And I've got something,
celebrate the
Catherine,
magic.
that you didn't know about. He's got a very special surprise for us.
Right.
Live bassoon.
Gosh, it's been a while since I've had a live bassoon.
Live bassoon. I think it's fair to say we could be the first channel to have live bassoon on the show.
I cannot wait.
Catherine, what else have we got this evening?
Well,
She's going to tweet that we're back, okay? So people think I'm not listening to her. I am back.
I'm going to be wielding this, and I've not looked at the unban requests because I don't. I like to judge everything from the perspective. I go in with an open mind, and I don't dwell on things. So I make snap judgments. And but what I'm told by some of the mods who have had a peep is that there will be very easy decisions this week. Very easy indeed. So the situation is this: if you get banned from the chat for being a dick, you are allowed to put your case forward. You're allowed to join us on a Friday and give us sort of mitigating circumstances, excuses, or dig yourself a bigger hole.
Yeah,
some people choose the latter. A lot of people choose the latter. Some people give us a ring and we overturn things.
Yeah. Oh, if you ring in, your case will be considered in a much more favourable light.
Unless you go for double dickery, and if you do that, you're out, and you're out for good.
We've missed a phone call from someone called Chippy. Oh, we go. Sorry, that was loud. And the one in the I in Chippy is spelled with a one. So let's see.
Actually, Chippy is the name of my nephew's elf on the shelf, so I can't wait to hear what he has to tell me.
I say we've missed a call. 4 calls.
Okay.
4 calls from Chippy. Will Chips pick up? That's the question. Low figures tonight. Last night we had 4,500.
A lot of people think we've gone.
Yeah, they do. Well, that's
good. That was the first test. We just wanted
test.
to get you alone.
That was the first test. 0203 286 6370. Now, here's what I was trying to say earlier on. I live near Aylesbury, near as damn it. And they have... there's a David Bowie statue, because I think David Bowie did like his penultimate Ziggy Stardust gig in Aylesbury or something. It's really tenuous.
It was tenuous, wasn't it? Because we covered it when we were at the local radio
we
station.
We did, didn't we?
Yes.
And people got really upset by it. But actually it was paid for by private money, not by the council. We're muted on this scene. Thank you. And I'll tell you why that is. Thank you, Matty. It's because I've had to create a new audio thing. So there's going to get everywhere. Hang on.
Are we in?
There. Okay, that'll do for now. So we have access to the David Bowie camera. It's the many faces of David Bowie. You can't really see it. We make it a bit bigger, actually. There we go. But of course, lockdown. So
there's no one there.
Oh, should we go to the Abbey Road?
I was going to say, I think that's what they were going for, weren't they? They were going for a sort of Abbey Road vibe, whereby you can have a look on there and see if you can spot your mates dodging the traffic, because no one stops on Abbey Road anymore.
No, you don't. If you drive up there, you don't stop. No, I don't want that. I think it's that. Here we go. Hello. There it is. Oh, look, it's empty. Look at that.
Now is the time to go and get your picture.
If we see anyone on there tonight on the Abbey Road, we're not encouraging anyone to leave their homes. But if you live around the corner
and you're out on your exercise,
and we see you wearing, and you flash a TLNA bit of merch, you will win £1. I will send you £1. Look at that, it's empty.
Yeah.
Lockdown, baby.
Although,
You see
when
that? It
I
says
went to
John.
Abbey Road last, it was to pick up. Well, it was on the way back from picking up my stuff from the other place, right, from my old job.
Yeah.
And I decided that maybe the girls and I should go and stretch our legs as exercise, part of exercise. And we walked across Abbey Road. Would people stop for my children, little girls walking
don't.
across there? No. And it wasn't even that busy.
Last time I went to Abbey Road was to go inside Abbey Road.
Yeah.
What you need to do is, if you're the photographer, you've just got to stand in the middle of the road and stop traffic. That's what you've got to do.
You've got to be bold.
Got to be bold. This is now live, so cheeky rascal. We are live. Is the webcam live? Yeah. We just saw a car.
Yeah, we've seen cars go by.
What can we hear? Nothing.
I mean, of course, to verify it completely, we need someone to...
Those pelicans aren't, the Belicias aren't
Not flashing.
flashing, so maybe it's not live.
It says it's live.
I don't think it's live.
What? So,
Hang on. January the 8th, 9:27, 30 degrees.
so why are you allowed to pause it then?
Take a snapshot. Is that? All right, going to go back.
The only way we could find out for sure is if someone came up with a
No.
camera's temper. They know.
This is it, and this is what I wanted to talk to you about. The hospitals are empty. This is proof. The hospitals
It's
are
all-
empty.
It's all a simulation.
We have the proof. No cameras are allowed. Let's have some fun. Is it?
Yeah.
Let's have some fun.
But we do need today's newspaper in front of all webcams
Of
just to make sure we're not being
all
duped.
webcams. That's what we need. We're going to go here. I might have to change the settings. Speakers, microphone. Same as system. We're going to start our video. We're going to wait for Lenwood Beigwood
Oh, that'd be so good.
coming through.
What we need now is a bassoon. I think you'll all agree.
Live bassoon. I'm loving my hair. I don't know why it's gone into a centre parting like this. The weight of it, I guess.
The weight, yeah.
It's the weight. It's great. I didn't do my nails today, guys. I bottled out of doing my nails.
Do you want me to bring some stuff next week?
Yeah, maybe Monday we'll do some nails.
What do you fancy? Dark.
I don't want to like black. I don't want to go emo.
I've got black. I've got...
I don't want to look like a tart.
I won't let you look tarty, don't worry.
Okay, well, then maybe I should buy my own nail. Oh, no.
Maybe you should.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should. Oh, why can't I do... Hang on. Why can't I do effects? Maybe. What was that? Where did that come from? Maybe...
There it is.
Maybe I should. There we go.
Flash forward to Monday.
I want to look like a naughty lady. So we're gonna have the wonderful Lenny Beige
Yeah,
celebrating David Bowie's birth, and
through the medium of bassoon.
then we are going. Are we doing the unbanned segment? Catherine,
Is that John, as in John from yesterday?
are we doing the unbanned segment today? You mean this?
All rise. The Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now in session.
Yes, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing tonight.
Yeah.
He's just finished his stream, of course. Oh, here we go. Here comes Lenwood Beigwood. Let's admit we were wrong. Oh, don't know who that young lady is.
Wait. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Are we?
Wait.
We're waiting. We're waiting. Don't
Yes, I know. All right.
worry. All right, Lenny. Calm
It's
down.
coming. Don't worry.
I know you've just been doing your own stream. Busy night.
Yeah, but you know what I've been doing? I've been doing bingo. So I'm
Jesus.
pumped.
He's
I know.
pumped.
I'm pumped from bingo. That's what I'm. Honestly, the buzz. I don't know if you've ever, Ian. You've had your difficulties over the years.
Yes.
And I said it to my son Nathan Beige, who calls himself a DJ. I call him a loathsome piece of filth. And he's had his trouble with the Jazz Fags initially, and then it just upscaled to Baby Bio and all manner of awful narcotic. And I said to him, you know what you need to do is just play bingo, play something that is more sedentary, and that's exactly what he did. So it's bingo for me is my drug. It's become the thing that honestly I feel ripped to my tits.
Wow. Jeez.
That's a feeling
Yeah.
we all want.
Isn't it?
We've got a
Exactly.
comment.
Kath, how are you, my darling?
Bolt Fluid in
beautiful.
the chat asks Lenny, and we're just going to get straight into it.
Yeah,
Bolt
okay.
Fluid, who's not a subscriber, says, "Is this man fake?"
What?
I don't. It's very difficult when you're presented with such a statement as that. The hair, yes, the hair is kept in a box at night.
Wow.
With holes in it like a tortoise.
Brave of you to admit. Well done.
Exactly. Well, listen. I've always said I'm not bald. I'm just taller than my hair. And for those of you with the kind of follically challenged condition, embrace it. Wear a wig. Wear a wig with pride. I have
Yeah.
a wig for all kinds of different occasions. This is my hardy perennial, my go-to wig. The wig which I first wore when I took Barbara Dixon out at the now late lamented Langhans, and I leant over to kiss her. My first smooch, and there was a candle on and the wig wasn't flame retardant, and it went up like an oil refinery. Wow. So I've
read
had to
about
learn to. Yeah, I know. So I love. For me, a wig is like it's like a suit of armor. It's a badge of honor. Something that I'm a peacock. I'm a peacock. Obviously not in reality. I'm more a marrowcock. But in terms of my fashion statement, I am. It is all about the peacockery, and I am all real. I've just shown a documentary, the first part of a documentary from back in 2007,
Wow.
which was it's called Come Back Lenny Beige. So if you watch that, it's on my YouTube channel, and it frankly shows you that I'm more than real. I'm a living, breathing.
And I'm sorry to. I just wanted. Someone asked it. I just wanted to get it out of the way. It's done.
You're just merely the conduit for a larger number of idiots who have no idea. And that's I have it every day. People point and they laugh and they go,
Wow.
Really? What the hell are you? I'm beamed down from the planet show business to give people close encounters of the quality
Well,
kind. Trust that I bear.
people nowadays, young people, their entertainment is, people playing Fortnite or Call of Duty. It's
Yeah.
like TikTok, so it's like 15-second videos. Catherine and I are of an age when you're kind of Mr. Saturday Night. This is you come from the old school. I hope you don't take that as an offense. You come from the old school where you had to work at your craft. I'm guessing working men's clubs. I'm guessing cruising.
Damn
I'm
right.
guessing all kinds of stuff to get to where you are today.
Lenny
which is doing
Beige's
bingo.
kosher crooning cruises on board the Pride of Thanet, an ocean-going sea vessel that went in between. It was do you remember Triangle, that great program?
Yes,
which
I do.
was basically this was a soap opera
Yeah.
set on board a cross-channel ferry between Harwich, Gothenburg and Rotterdam.
Yes.
And the opening credits
Sexy.
had the beautiful Kate O'Mara, another of my former conquests, sunning herself on the poop deck in what can only be described as a force 10 gale. And so those are the kind of ships that I had to entertain on. People largely vomiting, not because of my act, you'd be surprised to know, but because of the conditions of the cross-channel ferry. And yeah, it's a school of hard knocks, and we've had to come up through not through Instagram, I'm blessed with these looks, and imagine if I just took my top off, showed my nipples and went on Instagram.
Don't take your top off here. We cut terms of service, no nipples on here, please, Lenny. Thank
Okay.
And it's only fans these days, anyway, isn't
Yeah,
it? Instagram.
only fans.
It is exactly, and a lot goes on there. Tonight, in case you're wondering, I'm drinking from the great Chateau Gaffney, a vineyard located just outside of Billericay, and this is a wonderful. This is last year's vintage. Tastes like piss, but is he's given me a case for Christmas, so it'd be rude not to consume it.
Foggy says in the chat, and I don't know this, Lenny, so I apologize if this is a dig.
Yep.
Check YouTube for Robbie Williams and Lenny Beige. Lenny shows Robbie how it's done. Is this true?
There you go. It is. You know what? Back in my old musical director, when I started, when I came down from the East Anglian Riviera, where I owned many clubs, Lennon Sam's Golden Horseshoe Ribbon Roulette Room, Lenny Beige's Platinum Plated Palace Booth, a lot of clubs, the Beige Brothers Bingo Bowling and Bare Breasted Ballet Bar in Hunstanton. And I came down and I conquered the West End, but I had as my musical director a man called Guy Chambers, who then was unknown. And he, in the first year, said to me, I've got this tryout with this, Robbie Williams from Take That. I said, go, go, see what happens. They wrote Angels that afternoon.
Wow.
And then Robbie kind of, he and Guy wrote Let Me Entertain You as an anthem for my club. It was a kind of inspired by Beige. So when I was doing a gig in Hyde Park for charity, and it was televised, and Rob was like a little son to me, and he was playing football in the park, and we were talking on the phone, and I said, I'm about to do this gig. I'm going to do Let Me Entertain You. He said, well, do you want me to come and sing it with you? I said, okay, if you must. And
not really, but go on.
Exactly. If we bring he was in shorts and training shoes, and ordinarily I won't allow people in any of my venues in leisure wear, and he comes and we do this great version of Let Me Entertain You, and it is up on the YouTube. So I mean, it's one of the many times. The first time he sang Angels, when it was the week it went to #1, was the first time he sang it we were doing a New Year's Eve celebration back in London in 1997, 98. So there's a lot of history between me and little Robbie Williams.
Could we get his phone number?
No.
Okay, I had to
ask.
Had to ask. Catherine,
I'm glad
please.
you asked.
What would you like to say?
Was that for you, Catherine, or was it for Ian? Really?
Well, this bit's for me.
I told you. I said we had a special surprise.
A great
live
big bassoon.
Live bassoon, the Monsoon Bassoon, live. Look at that. That's a real thing.
It is an incredible. You know what? People, you remember years ago when people, we've all been to parties and things where someone's, here comes the bloke with the guitar. And then you clear a room. Or someone goes, he can play the piano. But when someone does it brilliantly, it's great. No one wants to hear the bassoon. No one's ever got laid going, would you like to hear me play my bassoon? It just never happened. But I think I brought sexy back into the bassoon arena.
Oh, God.
And I've got that image of Chet Baker playing trumpet with a cigarette dangling from his mouth, bare-chested, again, nipples, but looks amazing. No one's done it with the bassoon. And I want to be the first man to bring sexy back to the bassoon. And so I'm just kind of getting hooked up because I haven't played it for a while. And it is...
I didn't realize it was so big.
I can't imagine how you would get a cigarette in your mouth at the same time as a bassoon reed.
I wouldn't recommend it.
It's
it's smoking whilst playing a woodwind instrument. It's not a... let me... Do you know what the most famous theme tune for the bassoon is?
I feel like a mouse just ran up some stairs or a woodpecker came.
Is he really playing that? Or is there a keyboard down there?
Ivor the Engine.
What is great as well is you look like Hendrix when he plays his guitar. You look like Morrison when he's you look sexy and in the moment.
Played his golden flute.
Why the bassoon? Was this something that Mama Beige insisted?
Sadie Beigewich, the kosher chicken giblet queen of Whitechapel. She wanted me to have a grounding. I was given a tap shoe by Frankie Vaughan many years ago when I was 7 years old, and I was convinced I was going to be an all-round entertainer. She said, it's about niche. How many people play the trumpet? A lot. How many people play the piano? 1 million.
Yeah.
You got Roy Castle doing that. You got Liberace doing that.
Not anymore for either of those gentlemen, unfortunately.
I know,
but
exactly.
Then.
But who plays the bassoon? No one. Exactly. No one.
Yeah.
So I learned the bassoon. I learned instruments that nobody else learns. And I thought they were moribund and I would do nothing with them. And then suddenly, when I came to the fore as an all-round entertainer. I started pulling out all these instruments. I play the violin, I do play other, and not only do they get a laugh, there is a certain niche in music that you go, there's a bassoon part, and this track has a bassoon part, and it also happens to be the great David Bowie, and I'm doing a David Bowie tribute show on Sunday for the 5th anniversary of his passing, and of course today is Bowie's birthday. Yeah, he would have been 74.
Today. So are you doing that? Is that tribute on
Twitch.
your Twitch channel? Can we get a shout out in the chat for Lenny's Twitch channel, please? I've popped in from time to time. I kind of lurk in the background. Bingo. Songs,
we play bingo tonight, and
words.
This is what we're giving away. We're giving away a first edition.
Jesus.
What are they called? The first
Stamps.
Royal Mint stamps. Yeah, the 6 Bowie stamps were in a presentation. It's not even in a present. It's like in cellophane, but they are. It comes with a kind of booklet, but they are. That's a collector's edition there. My manservant Fu Yuk has raided the prize archive, and we're going to give that away. So, yeah.
So that's happening on Sunday. What time on
Yes.
Sunday?
At 8 p.m.
Okay,
at 8 of your English hours.
We will. The link is in there. It's twitch.tv/Lenny
sir.
Beige. Well, just go and click on it and just click follow and then come back. Click follow and then come back.
Click,
That's all you
follow,
got to
come
do.
back. Exactly. Talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah. So we're going to have your David Bowie tribute now, are we?
We are now. A lot of years ago, Bowie was sort of my biggest influence when I grew up. My father figure in my life was Anthony Newley. You'll know.
Oh, I've just got the Gurney Slade on DVD. I'm about to watch it at some point. I'm a big fan of Anthony Newley.
The incredible thing about Gurney Slade is this was made in the late 50s, and you look at it and you go, it could be made now, and it would be deemed pretty avant-garde, even by today's eyes.
Yeah.
It's remarkable, and it was made for ITV. They must have thought it was. I mean, it was
Prime
wild.
time Saturday night, and it flopped miserably.
People didn't get it,
Flopped
did they?
miserably. Who knew?
Yeah.
Sorry, Kath, you were going to say.
No, I was just saying people didn't get it. They weren't ready.
I don't think they're still ready for it.
They're not. The thing is, and then this is the man. He married Joan Collins. He wrote songs like "Feeling Good" and he made some, properly some of the
Candyman.
Candyman, the Willy Wonka soundtrack, which he won an Oscar for. But Bowie, of course, grew up loving kind of comedy and avant-garde stuff. So he grew up listening to Newley. And so his early stuff sounded like Anthony Newley. Now, my favorite, one of my favorite Bowie periods is the early Decca years. And that's what this track comes from. Wow. And it is The Laughing Gnome. And it's got a bassoon part. So I thought, as my gift to you, and I don't even know if I'm going to do it on Sunday, but I thought I would do it tonight as by way of a tribute to both you, Kath, for thank you for your support for my Twitch Odyssey, but also for the great Dame himself. It's honestly playing and all hemmed in and we're in. Okay, so this is
locked in. Locked in, Lenny.
It's not like a saxophone, honestly. This is The Laughing Gnome, and this is my version. And oh, wait a second, I've just got to turn.
Could
on.
you put bubbles in the end of it and blow bubbles out? Does that work?
That's an awesome idea.
Does it? I don't know if that's.
You know what? I had a sax player. I did a year at the Playboy Club in about 2014, 13, and my sax player used to go out as a solo artiste. And he had an oxygen and bubble attachment, and he'd go into nightclubs in the Shires and just play Kenny G whilst blowing bubbles and oxygen. I mean, and it had an illuminated saxophone. That kind of genius. Anyway, the answer is no. So this is The Laughing Gnome. I need to let me turn the. I want a little effect on my voice. Not too. That's too much, isn't it? Yep. There we go. Okay, I don't want any really on backing track, so I need to move. I normally have people to do this, but in times of lockdown, here we go. This is The Laughing Gnome, and it's for you. Beautiful. I was walking down the high street when I heard footsteps behind me. And there was a little old man in scarlet and grey chuckling away. Well, he trotted back to my house, and he sat beside my telly. With his tiny hand on his belly, he was chuckling away, laughing all day. I will report you to the gnome service. Said the laughing gnome. Oh, well, I gave him roasted toadstools and a glass of dandelion wine. And then I put him on a train to Eastbourne, even carried his bag, and I gave him a fag. Here, where do you come from? No man's land. What a tool. And in the morning, when I woke up, he was sitting on the edge of my bed with his brother, whose name was Fred. He brought him along to sing Baisha's song. Here, what's that clicking noise? A metronome? Ha, 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 ha. Hee, hee, hee. I'm a laughing gnome and you can't catch me. Said the laughing gnome. Oh. Really? A nomad? Didn't you cut your hair at school? You look like a rolling gnome.
Go on, Lenny.
We're living on caviar and honey.
Yes.
Because he's earning me lots of money writing comedy prose for Ian Lee shows.
Oh.
Oh, the gnome service, of course. Here we go.
Ha ha ha! Hee hee hee! You look in pain, Lenny.
Said the laughing gnome. One more time. Oh, hee hee hee. I'm a laughing gnome and you can't catch me. Ha ha ha. Hee hee hee. I'm a laughing gnome and you can't catch me. Said the laughing gnome.
I was worried. That takes a lot of puff. That was brilliant, by the way. Sorry, that was brilliant.
And I'm not being sarcastic when I say it's what he would have wanted.
It's exactly what he would have wanted. And here we go. Just picking.
Thank you. Yeah, you said that in the email. It's exactly what he would have
Just
wanted. He
picking-
actually gained more of a sense of humour the older he got.
I think he did. You're picking a comment at random, Carl G Music, so he knows his stuff. This is easily my favourite Twitch bassoon performance of 2021.
Meanwhile, JMH 1972 says, looks like I picked the wrong week to give up glue sniffing.
There we go. Lenny,
I'm out of the cupboard. We love you.
What's great is that was entertaining, it was fun, but it was also heartfelt. And I think that's what separates you from so many of your peers.
Exactly. You know, there are a lot of people who just take the rise, and I like to think you can't do a tribute unless you really understand and embrace and truly empathize with the artist. And Bowie, for so many of us, was more than just a man in a wig playing a bassoon. Singing, laughing, no, much more than that, and you'll find out on Sunday that it's much more than that.
8 o'clock on Sunday.
8 o'clock on Sunday.
And when
8
are you?
o'clock.
Do you have like a schedule yet? Where you regularly
I'm
on?
all over. As I said, I'm all over the place.
Just
like
pop
a mad
up.
woman's piss. It's like there are other people on my channel. We did the mayor of Kentish Town doing a quiz. I'll be doing the quiz next week. We've got this character Queenie who's playing at Dead of Night. So it's lots of different people doing different
So you're
things.
not doing it all yourself. It would be too much.
I've got too much. I've also got a gig on the 28th, which is going to be streamed live, which is from JW3 in London, which is my tribute to Neil Diamond. And of course, I shall be doing I'm a Believer.
You speak in my language. I've seen Neil Diamond like 5 or 6 times.
Are you serious?
I love him. 'Cause
The
my mum and
Jewish
dad,
Elvis, man.
my mum and dad, you Jewish Elvis. I love the jazz singer.
Do you know what? On the one hand, it is one of the worst films ever made. If you want to see someone phoning in a performance, look at Laurence Olivier's performance.
Oh, God.
I mean, Jesus Christ. But, I mean, and the scene at the beginning with that song, I mean, really? That doesn't come with a warning.
Which song you're talking about? That Ain't No Brother, That's a White Boy.
There you go.
Yes.
Exactly. When they catch a glimpse, not of the hands, and of course, I don't tan my hands because I used to. Judith Chalmers years ago gave me a sunbed to look like a tandoori chicken. And of course, because I was reading contracts and doing things with a cigar, I'd never tanned my hands. So people used to go, there's a disparity betwixt hand and face. And of course, in that scene, that's how he gets his comeuppance.
Incredible.
It is a great film.
When is the Diamond tribute? Because I'm definitely having.
It's on the 28th of January, and it's at JW3. I can't print the link, but we can send it.
Don't worry, send it to me and we'll tweet it out because I'm having some of that. Lenny,
Beautiful.
best of luck for Sunday, 8 p.m. Twitch.tv/Lenny
Thank you
Beige.
so much. Happy New Year to you both. You're beautiful people, and you're very dear to my heart. And thank you for making this journey easier for me.
You're welcome back anytime. Lovely to see you. See you
So
later on,
good.
Lenny. Thank you,
So
thank you,
good.
thank you. Go and click follow on his channel. There's his channel there in the chat. Thank you, Matty. Just go and click follow. It's imagine getting that entertainment for free. You wouldn't be paying for it. I mean, you could go and pay if you wanted. You could go and subscribe. You could go and give him some bits. You could. I'm sure he's got a PayPal or something set up. But otherwise, you get it for free.
This platform really is fantastic.
There's some good.
All sorts.
There's some good stuff going on. Right, Chippy's called in, so let's try Chippy again. Thank you, Lenny. Twitch.tv/Lenny Beige is the place to go. Chippy's here. Hello, Chippy.
Hello.
Hello, Chippy. What can we do for you?
Just saying hello.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
see how you are.
How are you?
I'm very good.
Oh,
Oh, I see you now.
now we see you. Now we see you. Now we see you. How's things going? What's Talk to me, Chippy. Who are you? Tell me about your life. I want to know everything. Well, let's just take it in real time.
Oh, okay. So I am in year 11.
Was that it? Is that all you've got?
Yeah.
There must be more. Come
That's what
on.
I got. I enjoy making things. I used to be an actor, and that's about it.
You've retired from acting at the age of 16.
Yeah.
What acting have you done?
Oh, I was in the West End for a bit, but then, yeah.
Hey, what were you, do you mind talking about it? If you don't want to talk about it, I won't
That's
ask.
right. I'll say.
What were you
I
doing
was
in the West End?
It's a Christmas show called The Snowman, and
Yeah.
I was the boy in The Snowman. So
Oh.
that was quite fun. I did that for like 3 months.
Wow,
Yeah, that was quite good.
that's incredible, man. This guy's
Thank
more successful than we've ever been.
Totally.
Jeez.
None of my snowmen have ever come to life. that's for
No. And you like making stuff. What kind of stuff do you like making?
Well,
We can't see what's behind you, by the way. I see as if you. It looks like you were looking to point something out. All we can see is a big picture of someone.
a
lady face.
So
I think there's a
for
boy.
Christmas, I
No.
got a Lego Mustang, because it's my favorite car.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm building that. But then I also like 3D modeling and designing stuff.
Okay, all right. Are you twitching? Do you do Twitch? You got quite a professional setup there.
No, I got I got this for my birthday, and I've been saving up. So
Saving up for what?
playing games with my friends.
Yes, man. Get some gaming going. What are you playing? What games are you playing? What do you like?
I play Valorant, I play Rainbow Six, and then I also play Minecraft because all my
Okay.
friends play it. So.
I don't. My boys don't play Minecraft so much. They like watching like Slogo Man and Dan playing Minecraft.
Yeah.
I never really got Minecraft
No.
in terms of fun. I get it, but it's the fun. I don't like crafting.
Yeah, I get you.
I don't like crafting. But I do like Rainbow Six.
That's a good game.
I'm awesome at Rainbow Six. I'm not awesome. I'm rubbish. I was quite good. Then I've not played it for ages, but I like it. But I've been getting into Call of Duty. I've been playing prop hunt on Call of Duty.
Nice.
I like a prop hunt that's also quite violent.
Yeah.
Quite
It's
violent.
like extreme
All the
hide
good
and
games.
seek.
Yeah. What is that you're holding? Is that
A ruler.
a bendy
It's just a
ruler?
ruler. Yeah, it's just a Marvel ruler.
And it bends?
Nope, I'm
Oh.
just bending it.
Oh, okay. I tell you why, because this is the most boring thing you're going to hear. I was homeschooling today, and none of my kids brought rulers with them, and they needed rulers. So my boy had
Bruce's
to end up
animals.
drawing a grid with the edge of a rectangular. It was not a snow globe, but a snowy. Anyway, that's a picture frame. Is basically what I'm saying. Chippy, what can we do anything for you to make your life better?
What do you mean by that?
Interpret that however you would interpret it.
A high five.
You got it. All right, Chippy, nice to meet you, mate. Thank you for calling. We'll speak again soon.
There it is,
There's the
delayed.
delay.
We thought you left us
It
hanging.
is very delayed.
See you later on. Ta-ra. Ta-ra. There we go. What a nice guy. A lot of good younger callers calling in. We're winning them over. We are winning them over. And this is how we're going to win them over. We'll do the sponsors in a minute because Dave's just called in. We'll do the sponsors, then we're going to we'll do Dave, then we'll do the sponsors, then you've got 30 seconds. Don't ruin the magic. They don't know it's you.
Oh.
They don't know it's you. Hello, Dave.
Oh, yeah.
You're looking really healthy at the moment.
Oh. I'm not eating healthy, so it shouldn't work really. But there you go.
Okay. Well, it seems
eating too much Christmas cake still.
Keep
Well, it would
going.
seem Christmas cake is working for you.
It's got a lot of fruit in it and booze, and that stuff will just keep you rocking and rolling, Barbara Ann.
Yeah, it just pickles you from the inside.
I retweeted a really nice picture of Brian
Yeah, I
Wilson
saw
washing
that,
his mum's
yeah.
car in about 1962 or 63. So, do you see it?
No, I didn't. I'll have a look.
It's a great picture. Someone tagged me in on it, and I thought, I'll have some of that. Really beautiful, proper snapshot of pop star. Pop stars doing mundane things. 0203 286 6370. Look at that, Mike Love.
Of course, it's Mike
And
Love.
that's quite possibly. No, that's not Carl, but that's Mike. Hello. Yes, please. I tell you what. Are you ready to go? If you stand there, are you both there?
Oh no.
Is he asleep?
Oh no.
Right. Can you, when you're both ready, come and stand there, and I'll play a little video so you can run past. Because apparently everyone saw you last night. That was my fault. Don't worry. We're talking to my friend Dave. Dave.
Yeah, I just wonder what your favourite Bowie album was. Obviously, you've been a big fan.
Oh, dearie me. Greatest hits, changes, greatest hits.
The best David Bowie, I know. Yeah.
No. Right, hang on a minute. Kids, are you ready to go? No? Okay. Please be ready really quickly because I've been asked an awkward question. You ready? Okay. You're not taking crisps upstairs, are you?
No, I put them in the bin.
Okay, right. Just, yeah. Hang on, I'll answer in a second, Dave. As you know, I'm just struggling.
Just checking some stuff.
I mean, there's so many. You just...
Yeah. Okay. Right, my favourite, David. But are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so hang on 1 second. I'll tell you after.
All rise. For Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now in session.
Oh, they couldn't.
Honestly, names
names
were
were
being
said,
dropped.
addresses were given out. Then you got 15 minutes reading, guys. I like Earthling.
Oh yeah.
His drum and
Oh,
bass
right.
album from I think about 96 or 97 with Little Wonder on. Little Wonder, you little wonder you. I remember that one coming out. Little Wonder, and the video's all this, isn't it? It's all Little Wonder,
And that's why you like it.
Do you know that song? It's bloody awful. Let me just play you a little clip. I'm going to play Catherine a little clip of the Little Wonder is him doing drum and bass.
I know he had a little go. Is that when he was wearing high heels?
He was always wearing high heels. He's a tiny man. Here we go. You won't hear this. Oh, that's not the video.
Far away, yeah.
Here we go. No, that's not the video. Nowhere seems to be showing. Here we go. Little Wonder. Here we go. Turn the volume down.
Oh, I do remember this, yes.
It's actually quite a good song.
It's a bit too, granddad trying to be down with the kids. But...
Yeah, but that's my favourite album. You asked, and I told you. So please.
It's not
don't
the sort of
criticise
music
me.
you usually like, is it?
I'm not a massive Bowie fan.
No.
I've tried. I think Changes is an amazing song. I think it's a great song. It's I like the fade out at the end. That sounds disrespectful. It's not. But the rest,
Yeah.
yeah. you know.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I think you either buy into it completely or not. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to do the 80s stuff, I guess. The 80s stuff. Well, I don't know. Let's Dance is fine, and then after that, he lost interest as everyone else did. But no, I can't believe it's 5 years.
That's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is. Yeah, that's nuts. That's nuts.
And it is one of the ones that really hit me like a you remember where you were when you heard it.
I don't actually.
No. I was listening to the radio, and someone said he's died.
I remember him releasing. How many albums did he release just at the end? He obviously had Death Star. Black Star.
The next day was the one before where he was the one he hadn't recorded an album in. Since 2003, so his first album in. What was it? 10 years, something like that. So.
Because I remember him releasing an album when we were at Three Counties.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, so that must have been. I can't quite place.
That wasn't the one when he died, was it?
It was 2016, so no.
No, we left in 15, didn't we?
I don't remember. Anyway, David Bowie. So we salute. Listen, I wasn't a fan of the music, but I was a fan of the man. I like the fact that
idea
he
of him.
existed.
Yeah, exactly.
But that is a bloody awful statue in Aylesbury. I think when we were there, we decided it was around the time that everyone was guarding the statues.
Yeah.
And we said we might just take a picture of us standing in front of it, sort of arms crossed, like you're not getting this.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, and the racists.
You told me you were doing it so I could see you on the webcam.
Yeah, when the racists were standing by statues to protect them.
Oh, yes.
And we were going to do the same with Bowie.
No one's going to throw him in the canal.
But, Bored RN says, can anyone give the gist of this stream, please? Am I supposed to call my traumas? Genuinely confused. Well, if you're genuinely confused, give us a call and we can sort that out.
That's our department.
That's our department.
And yes.
That's the answer to that. How are you doing, Dave?
Crap today.
You've had a day, haven't you?
Yeah. I had one of those days where I am not appreciated, and where's my damn parade?
Yeah.
In that someone else got an award at work for doing basically what I'd done, and then some, and so I just kicked off at my boss saying, I'm not appreciated, but I am. But it's all politics and all that sort of stuff. So so I got really pissed off and had to go at my boss, and she said, "Fine, yeah, carry on." So I was all right after that. But just, one of those days where your brain just goes, "I've had enough of work, so let's go home." So that's what I did. But
sometimes a little outburst is necessary. You can only ride the wave for so long. I had a really good sob today, and it was brilliant. I feel so much better.
I had a chippy tea, which is always good.
Oh, chippy tea.
And felt better after that. So
I have treated myself and Catherine. I've bought us each large. Mine is slightly bigger than yours. Large blankets, blankies that you can take and just sit on the sofa with. You can plug it in.
Oh, right.
Heated
blankets.
Blankies.
This is what turns us on these days.
Heated blankies.
40-somethings.
I was sat on the sofa feeling really cold with this thin little blankie with my boy, and I went, I'm going to treat us to something. And I knew Kath was having a tough time. I thought, I'm going to get her one as well. Boom.
And then when he told me, my reaction was, of course, to burst into tears. Just anyone being kind to me at the moment. It's just so obviously I was due some sort of outburst, and it happened today. And
no, it's just I don't know. I think January is going to drag more than January usually drags. But I'm already considering taking a holiday. So,
yeah, what? But you're right. You got to treat yourself. We need to build in. I need to take my own advice. I need to build in things to look forward to.
In case anybody wants to buy any Bowie albums, I suggest this one, which is very good, Hunky Dory from 1971. That's got changes on it, that one.
Okay, all right. So, and does it have that kind of changes vibe throughout?
Yeah, it's got Life on Mars.
I like that one. Yeah, sailors riding on the dance floor.
Queen Bitch is on here.
All right, what's your language, buddy? What's your language, please?
Station to Station from 1976.
Okay, getting a bit bored now. Next one better be
good.
Yeah,
I know. Aladdin Sane.
All right, thanks very much for calling, Dave. Jeez.
He's just going to show us his records. And there's quite a few of them there.
We do this show because we make so much money from you subscribing. And we also make an absolute fortune from our sponsors. People pay us money so that we can get... Oh, hang on a second. I really want to take this phone call because it looks like trouble, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, it went. Hello? What is this? This looks like trouble. What is this?
This is a mysterious goings on.
Hello? What are they doing to us? He's playing Tetris? Is this James Masterson? Producing a show. Hello? What is this?
Does he know that he's on?
Does anyone know what this is? Hello? Hello? I mean,
Wow, it's good at Tetris.
it is a flashlight in the background, I think. What? What is this? This person called us.
Yeah.
Now that's like on like an editing keyboard. I think this is someone, but then what is that logo for? What is going on?
That was on the other kids.
Oh, was it?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Hello? Oh, do you know what? If I change the microphone, I bet the microphone is buggered. Hang on. I forgot to set the microphone so people, maybe... No, I don't want that. This is very peculiar. Microphone, why does it always go to that? That's ridiculous. Hello? Hello?
I mean, are they just flexing on the fact that they're great at
They are, and they are great at
tessellations?
Tetris.
Yeah.
That is superb.
I could come.
Well, this is strange. 714 people. Well, 716, including me and Catherine.
Yeah. All
bamboozled.
Yeah.
Who's the two people in the pictures? I don't know, but behind that, he was watching the stream. The two people.
Is this someone who's been banned from Twitch trying to get their channel back by going through us?
I mean, it's a tough monetization,
but we could make it work.
Okay, well that was fun. I tell you what, let's hang up, and then let's call. They've changed the name. They've changed the name. It said Expect EU, and now it's Absolute Gaming. This is freaky. This is freaky. Just calling them back. But I obviously didn't have the audio on, otherwise they would have heard us.
Too busy playing.
Oh, we go. Shh. Hello? Hello? We can't hear you. What is this, man? Hello, we can't hear you.
Yeah, that's where you're on.
What the fudge? My mic seems to be buggered.
Well, you're very good at Tetris.
Give me 1 second, I'll fix it. You know, we were just like watching you for 3 minutes playing Tetris. You had to get the score.
Priorities, mate.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello? Still can't hear you, but we just heard us.
Heard you.
Ah, now I hear you.
You're going to have to go
quietly.
louder than that. You're very quiet.
Am I? All right.
But we're getting there. We have contact.
Okay, I'm not sure if I can really turn this up much. I can. I'll take a move.
Okay, you can do it. Oh, you can do it.
Oh, it's not in there, is it? Control panel.
Okay, this is exciting. I'm intrigued. I'm scared. I'm nervous.
Yeah, you should be, definitely.
Okay, I like that. I'm just going to play that.
Go to my sound.
Okay.
That's not the microphone I'm using.
Jesus.
Don't you say Jesus Christ. This is what they get with you. Except with more swearing.
More swears. It's very frustrating.
It is annoying though, isn't it?
It is, honestly.
There we go.
It's the truth. Here's the one.
Device management.
Turn
Okay.
up, hello.
Hello.
That's so much better.
Wait, we can hear you.
Grand. All right. We're all good. So obviously you've seen my Tetris gameplay.
Yeah.
I could come.
That's my main thing. If it wasn't clear, at least. I am the top 20 Tetrio player in the UK. And it's pretty much spent my whole time doing.
I've met Alexei Pajitnov and told him about Sextris.
Ah. Although, I'm not actually at my peak at the moment.
Oh, gone quieter again.
Had a couple of things.
Okay. We can't hear you. Thanks very much.
But impressive.
I mean, I could probably beat him if I wanted to.
You should have told him that.
So we have wonderful sponsors and we appreciate them, 34sp.com, but I can't be bothered to advertise these guys, so neither can Catherine, so she nips off. Oh, jeez.
It's Jahan.
By the way, that was wicked Tetris skills.
Are we going to get shown another game now? We are.
Someone's showing us Tetris out of focus. Okay, thanks very much for your call. Right, okay, right. We can't be bothered to advertise 34sp.com. Neither can Catherine, but Jackie Stallone can.
Yeah, Jackie. 34sp.com, they're doing a great deal for you. £1 for a domain, all of your own. So you want to get yourself a .co.uk, it costs £1.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure, go for it, sugar tits.
Sugar tits?
Uh-huh.
Okay. What is a domain?
A domain is a place where you can be the queen of everything, like I was in the Big Brother house, although I thought it would be a lavish, stately home like you see in the movies with chandeliers, and it was a shithole.
Okay, all right. Okay, so a domain is a shithole.
No, it's a realm in which you were queen or king, depending on your proclivities.
Okay. And how much is it going to cost you?
£1.
If you go to 34sp.com.
£1.
Okay, thank you very much indeed. Christoph one says, I'm getting an AlphaSync computer thanks to you. Christoph, if that's true, could you kind of
let them know?
Tweet me and AlphaSync Gaming at the same time, because that contract's running out, and it means at the end of the next month that AlphaSync logo goes. They provided my computer that does this. It was the desk that was making that was wrong, not the computer. So please tweet me and AlphaSync Gaming that you're buying a computer because of me, and that will make my day. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, jeez.
Get those shades on.
gelaw.co.uk. He's a saint. You go from fighting over a heart to shaking a hand that you've chopped off. Nutty one, are you getting an AlphaSync computer? Or is that? But if you're getting AlphaSync computers, can you tweet me and tweet AlphaSync Gaming and say, listen, Richard Gregorian, right, is a huge supporter of this show, and I've not spoken to him for a while, but we gave out some prizes for the hide and seek.
Yeah.
Booper, I need you to email the latenightalternative@gmail.com, please. If you've not spoken to Scott already, you email that and I'll introduce you that way. So those prizes were paid for by gelaw.co.uk. And all of the mods, if you haven't yet, if you could email me at latenightalternative@gmail.com, and in that include what you would like, anything you like. One item from the TLNA website. One item, let me know the size, the colour, and your address, and then I will reply to that, and I'll also send it on to Scott, okay? That's all being paid for by Richard Gregorian, which is nuts. Thank you. Any prizes of our T-shirts and merch that we have given away been paid for by Richard. And Richard's really kind, slightly bonkers, but wonderful human being, and it is appreciated. And Richard has been so generous to us and so supportive, and we take the piss out of the ads and stuff because we know that he can. But if I were getting divorced again, I'd give him a call. It's as simple as that. gelaw.co.uk. Divorce lawyers. Big up the Gregorian that does it with heart. They will try and get it done as quickly and as smoothly and as compassionately as possible. It will not turn into a battlefield. So that's gelaw.co.uk. Another person who we have a little bit of fun here, but actually it's really important that Nick and Poseidon Safety Management. When I was struggling the last couple of times with the old drugs, Nick, who I don't know particularly well, we've chatted a few times on Zoom, got in touch, just said there's probably nothing, but if there's anything I can do, let me know. And I was so high, I said, can you go and murder Catherine for me? And he said yes. Now luckily he's living in Devon and Cornwall, so it's quite a long time to get there, right? And by the time I kind of came round, I was like, whoa, and I saw my messages. So I texted Nick, kill Catherine. I thought, oh, Jesus. So I said, whoa, don't. Just go and put a shit through her door.
What?
Please.
That was him?
That was him, yeah.
That was your shit, though? How did that happen?
No, it was, I'd sent it to him, yes. He came round and collected it. I left him a deposit.
More than one.
So Nick is a good guy, right? And I don't know if anyone. Here's the thing: Nick pays us to advertise Poseidon Safety Management, which is a security company in Devon and Cornwall, right? I don't know how we can sell that to you, and I want to sell that company, and I want to sell Nick to you, and I want to sell the idea that there are people out there, small businesses, individuals, small groups that want to make a difference to their community.
Yeah.
And Nick and Poseidon are one of those groups. But I don't know how to sell that to you. And part of me feels like a fraud for taking his money because you're not, the odds of you going, well, yes, I need a security company in Devon and Cornwall. I don't think that's really the point of it. I think the point is to kind of let you know that there are people out there that want to make a difference and want to improve environments and things like that. So, Nick and Poseidon, thank you for being fab. If ever, just keep them in mind. If ever at some point you're Devon and Cornwall and you need a security company, then go with them, But also maybe use the knowledge that he gives free support to schools and nurseries and pubs and the local 999 responders. Maybe use that as an inspiration for a change that you can make. Maybe that's the legacy that will come from him paying us money to talk about his company. Maybe use that as an inspiration, as a way of saying thanks to Nick for what he does. You go and do something nice for someone. You don't have to tell anyone about it.
I think the point, the conversations we've had with Nick is that he's using what he's got. He's doing what he can for the place that he lives in.
He's got a big old hog.
He's got dog.
Dog, that was it, dog.
But he can do his bit. That's what he wants to do. Just do his bit, whatever it is. So have a little think about the things that you do maybe for a living or for a hobby or whatever, and maybe there's some application where you live that would make things just a bit better for people.
Have a little think. Have a little think. Hey, look what Amy sent you. How do I get that?
Oh, that is cool.
You can't see any email addresses? No. All right. I can put that there. Amy, one of our mods, just sent us an email saying, when I thought you were going to be doing the show on your own, I made this for you. Look at that.
She's so cool.
You got this.
See, there's what I'm talking about. Someone using their skills just to make someone's day. It doesn't have to be for the entire community. It could just be for your neighbour.
Hey, Michael Apted has died. Who, he?
I don't know.
7-Up. I think he's the 7-Up guy.
Oh.
I think he's the 7-Up guy. Apparently it's difficult to work with. I had a meeting when I was going to do The Jungle, meeting with the head of ITV, Kevin Ligo. And it was just when and I never saw the last 7-Up, and I love 7-Up. Just when that was about to happen, I said, "Are you looking forward to that?" He said, "Well, no, not really. Not really. Apted's a pain in the ass to work with, and it's a really, it takes up a big chunk of the schedule. But I'm not going to be the guy to cancel 7-Up.
No, that's it.
I'm not going to be the guy to cancel 7-Up. I'm just not doing it. So we let him do it. Abbey Care. Again, another company where I hope you don't need them. They're a drug and alcohol and addiction recovery clinic. And I hope you don't ever need to use them. And again, it's expensive. Recovery is, if you do it outside of the rooms, if you go to a rehab or a treatment center, as they're often called, it's expensive. So the odds of Abbey Care making a sale on this, even offering you 25% off if you mention the late night alternative, slim. Really, really slim, But so again, I'm trying to think, what can we, Paul, who got in touch with us and who also put me up for free and offered me 21 days, and I, feel really rude that I stayed for only for 4 days and left early, and but it was definitely the right thing to do. But I still feel a bit rude. He didn't have to offer me. Free bed and board, could have offered me a discount, could have ignored me. He reached out and said, if you want this is here and we can do this for you.
You know why? Because he thinks the conversations we have on this show and that we've had in previous shows that we've done are important, and we do have kind of really honest conversations.
He loved the Wizinator.
Twitch didn't. But we have conversations on this show, and people confide in us in a way they don't really elsewhere. There isn't room for it, and there isn't the understanding there. Paul's adding to that. Paul is adding to that. And if you need to speak to them, give them a call. If you need to go there, you can get 25% off by mentioning the fact that you've seen Abbey Care's.
There's good people there. They're good people. I met several of them. Didn't meet all of them by a long way, but they're good. They're good people. And I liked it because it was a little bit chilly in the rooms, and everyone else apparently doesn't. And I was like, I had the window open. It was snowing. It was beautiful. Hey there, Andy Knight. I'm the 11 o'clock show man.
Classic.
Okay, I think it's time for this.
All rise.
Are you not ready?
Do you want me? I thought you wanted me to go off and go on and come.
Yeah, to get changed while this
I'll
is.
go and get the judge.
Go and get the judge
She's
while
in
this
chambers.
video plays.
All right.
Once. Go.
All rise. The Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now in session.
Hi, Ian Lee here. I've been asked to share some of my life with you, and that would be my pleasure. Today, I would like to share my greatest love. Those are my cats. So welcome to a tour of my cats. This is Patty. She's farts a lot and is a bum lick. Say hello, Patty. Come back. Lucky! Lucky! This one is called George, and this is Patty's brother. Get off. You get snot on it. George, say something.
Hello. I love the Indian's cat. He's the best. He's the best daddy in the world.
George isn't. Thought there might be a cat on my bed, but it's just some pants. Lucky Mucky! This is Velvet. May she rest in peace. Sometimes one of the cats does a poo there in the bath. Hello? I do my... Lucky came on up now. Lucky. Bucky. This is where they eat. And this one is for Big Boy, who doesn't come there anymore. This is where they eat crap. And we. Yay! One big catty family. Minus Mucky. If anyone touches my cats, I kill them. I'd shank them. Okay.
All rise. Court is now in session.
Say it again.
All rise. All right, now you can sit down again. Court is now in session.
Have you not written a...
Ladies and gentlemen, we're gathered here to
Freestyling.
guard the chat. The chat has in the past been infiltrated by dickheads, and we will not stand for it. This is a sacred place where people are free to express themselves in all but dickish ways. And so if you are a dick, you will be called out for it. You will also be banned. It isn't the end of the world, however, because some people are only temporary dicks and may not realise that they were being dicks. So what we can do is we can go through the legal procedure of an unban request. If you submit an unban request, you will be treated fairly, but you will also be crushed if you double dick on me. Oh, that sounds wrong. Anyway, let's crack on.
Double dick, you say? It's time now for Double Dick with Judge Catherine Boyle.
If you do double,
We know what double dick
if
means.
you do double dick, that's the end of it.
We'll certainly finish you off. Now, by the way, we will. Some of these Judge Boyle will rule on. Fine. Some I may disagree with and may argue. Some we just may not reach a consensus. It will be over to you. You're welcome to call in 0203 286 6370 Skype TLNA if you're one of the people that sent in an unban request, or if you want to speak strongly for or against one of the people that's coming forward. We've got a call already. Catherine, Judge Boyle, I'll let you deal with this.
What's going on, Jahan? Oh dear.
Really fast getting bored of this.
No, it's not working, John. Toby, whatever your name is today. No. Off we pop.
That was close to a ban.
Oh, it was. Right, so first of all, unban request from Yas_84. We're going to go from...
Oh, that's an old one.
This is the most recent, actually.
Okay, all right.
I don't know what that means, but it looks like...
Incel speak.
Yes. So
go read out what happened and then their reply.
So what happened here was he got timed out. It will be a he, won't it?
We don't have any vaginas watching us. Got a few.
Okay, what you're doing now, Lise.
We have got a few.
A, is my name too ethnic?
Oh, that was it.
I feel victimised, got timed out. Yes, here, man. Hey, man, Ian hates me for some reason. Have a word, would you, mate? And then you got banned.
That was age. I remember Yas_84. That was ages ago.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Well, read his response.
Well, I don't know what it means. It might mean something rude.
Mafangulo. What is that incel speak?
It sounds like something in Italian.
Mafangulo.
Sounds like a rude.
If only we had like a newcomer here, like Lino or somebody who could. Mafangulo.
But it's not quite that. But I don't know what that means. Anyway, we are going to deny. How do you feel about that? I mean, you banned him. He annoyed you.
Sure, cool.
Yeah, annoying. Off you pop.
There we go. Banned.
Next, send deny decision. Gosh, we've got so many of these.
How many have we got?
26.
Ooh,
so let's.
Okay. I wonder if Captain Zepp's going to have replied. Oh, it's F off in Italian, is it? Okay,
yeah,
right.
I thought it was. But it's not spelt like that.
No.
I was expressing my feelings towards Ian for ending the show the way he did, as well as ignoring Kath's emotions and how she was feeling. Not really sure why I was banned. Kath, maybe you should go it alone.
Is this tonight?
Here's where you get banned, my friend.
Hang on, is this for tonight? I think we should...
Suspect so. Although, suspect so.
Hang
Who's
on,
this
low previous. What was it? The whole world doesn't revolve around you.
This is the 8th of the 1st, 2021.
this.
I'm not coming back again. Load of shit. I was listening to Kath. The whole world doesn't revolve around you, Ian.
This is
got banned.
This is tonight. But the whole world doesn't revolve around me. God no. But the show does around having audio that you can hear clearly, crisply.
Because I have to make a podcast out of it afterwards.
Yeah. So
and
the show
there's
does
only
revolve
so
around
much I
that.
can do with dodgy audio.
Go on, read it again.
But here's your mistake. Not that you're here because this is a load of shit. Not really sure why I was banned. Kath, maybe you should go it alone. This is coming from an Ian Lee fan of many, many years. Always pulled that card out. Very disappointed. Okay, tell you what is disappointing.
They're all calling for a ban. It's gone crazy. Christoph, Ollie, Sierra Tango, wrestling fan, ban.
Here's what's disappointing. That you think you can weasel between us and suggest I should go it alone because white knighting me. No, come on. You're angry with him because he didn't give you what you wanted. And it's entitlement. So I'm sorry, disappointed. I'll prevent it ever happening again by denying your unban request. Me Little Belter, boring, got banned.
You just wrote boring. So I banned it. Boring, banned.
Here's the excuse. Really sorry to offend, guys. I feel so embarrassed. I've never chatted on anything. I don't have any social media, and I just wondered if I could send a message, but I clearly picked a totally wrong word, i.e. boring. That's how it works, isn't it? You've never sent a message before and you just pluck one out of the air. Yes, true that. So sorry, guys. I'm such a big fan of you both. Been to see you at the Rabbit Hold.
Uh-oh.
The Rabbit Hold. Sorry, I didn't think I could even send any message.
I did once buy a driving license of former Monkey Davy Jones for $600 because I was watching an online auction and I thought, I wonder what happens if I click this button. Well, I put in the final bid. And then I'm thinking, shit, $600, that's a lot of money that I didn't have at the time and I didn't really want it. So I then got into kind of some argy-bargy with it was in New York, right? I got into some argy-bargy with the auction house and I said, I don't really want it. They said, but legally you have to buy it. I said, I can't afford it, right? And they said, I think it was just after 3 counties. They said, you've got to buy it. I said, I can't afford it. I said, how about I'll give you $100. They said, well, take $200 to call it off and not get it. I said, okay, I'll send you $100 and we never speak of this again. And I sent them $100. I probably could have got away with not paying anything. But my fear was going and landing at JFK and then your name goes, whoop, whoop, whoop. Come this way, please, sir. I've actually had that in, was it JFK or was it LAX? I had it somewhere. I got taken away and put in a room with, people that look like Mexicans. I don't know, but they, and they were all, everyone was kind of sitting there looking very nervous. And it was the immigration. Yeah. And I was taken in there because in my passport at the time, I'd been in Pakistan for 3 months. And this was not too long after 9/11. And so they were going, what were you doing in Pakistan? I was making a film.
Good.
Right. What? Sorry?
Good. I'm glad they pulled you and asked you questions.
I'm not a terrorist.
Well,
where's my white? I said, oi. I said, oi, Yang. Where's my white privilege? Where's my freaking white privilege? Let that guy come back.
Do you reckon? I mean, it's a bullshine excuse, but okay, it's so weak.
Wonky donkey, we saw the joke the first time. Wasn't funny then. Wasn't funny now.
We'll take. All right. But here's the thing: if you have appeared in this section before, I never forget. Unbanned decision.
Hello, caller.
Don't do it again.
Please.
Okay.
Big Papa Piggy. What's up, peeps? What's up, peeps? This is shit. Only joking, LMAO. Will this man come back? Ples come back. Why? Bro, this guy needs to sort himself out. Gatford banned him. I don't want to be unbanned, but he really needs to sort himself out. Okay?
Unban him. Unban him. Unban him.
Yeah.
Unban.
Don't tell me what you want.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, I forgot. We've not been right. So we're unbanning him, right?
Yeah.
In that case, I don't know where it is. I've lost it all. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. Sorry,
All
I
right.
forgot about the videos. Thank you. Big Papa Piggy's back. Which one was Big Papa Piggy? The one that wanted to be unbanned?
One that didn't.
Welcome back.
This is the only thing I've done. Can you not find it in your heart to forgive me? This is from MDF_board that was messing about when you were trying to establish whether we could hear or not. This is bloody deafening.
He said it's bloody deafening. It
It
wasn't
wasn't.
bloody deafening. But then some other people later on said it was quite loud. I heard the hiss. I went back. Do you want to hear the hiss?
No.
I think you need to. I want to play the hiss.
I'm going to take this out then because my.
No. It's not that. I'm not going to. We're going to go back and watch the video.
Okay.
You don't need to take it out. I promise.
No, I'm taking it out anyway because this side of my face is quite sensitive today.
Okay. All right.
And so any.
Okay. So we're
Shiz
going
like
to
that,
go
I
to
can't
the
be doing.
video producer. We're going to listen to the hiss. Now this is the hiss that he said
It was deafening.
was deafening, right? So we're just going to go here. We're going to watch this. This was earlier on tonight. This video is going to get taken down because I lose my temper in it. Here we go. Here we go.
I could
Oh,
come.
I'm going to unmute it. Here we go. On somewhere. It's very bright.
There's the
isn't
hiss.
it? Does that look brighter than norm?
Is it my? That is loud.
No. There's bright. This
is
whole
it
white
bloody
is
bright?
deafening.
No, and he knows he's been a knob. That's why he's saying it's the only thing I've done. Can you
Yeah.
not forgive me? Well, I do know what happened, but then I don't know what happened afterwards. So I went in.
Should we
I'd
watch
been
me lose
having
my
some.
temper?
No.
Go on.
No.
Go on.
No.
Do you know what?
See me in my boots and things.
The hiss is awful. I can't be fucking bothered with this shit tonight. That's not as bad as I remember it. That's not as bad as I remember.
My head was, oh my god, he thinks my kitchen is a pit. It is a bit, but
Your
you know
pit-
that's
the
what
kitchen
happens
is a
when
pit.
everyone's in all the time.
All right. Do you know what?
See me in my boots
Actually,
and
completely
things.
ignored
The
me
hiss-
there, my emotions. What shit?
This is a rage quit. Hiss is awful. I can't be fucking bothered with this shit tonight. I cannot be fucking
Is it
bothered
hiss
with this
awful?
shit. Do you know what I sound like there? It's my dad talking.
Mm.
That is my dad talking. My God, that is my
Can't be
dad.
fucking
bothered with this shit tonight. I cannot be fucking
Is it
bothered
hiss
with
awful?
this shit. They're saying it's awful. I can't be fucking bothered with this. I'm done. I'm done because this is bollocks.
All right. All right. I can't be asked with that.
I was going to delete that video. I think we'll keep that up. That's not as bad as I remember.
All right. So what were you doing with this fella?
What that is, right, is passion for the show. It's passion for the show. To get the show the best that we can get it for you. That's all it is passion. Passion. All it is.
Also, the face of a woman who's not bothered by the way Ian is speaking. So all these people kind of, I must save Kath.
All it is
Come
passion.
on, I've been
Passion.
working with this guy for years.
Passion. Hey, Gatfords.
Gerald.
Yes, I was just inquiring.
Yes.
Have you fallen down? Have you fallen down?
No, I'm okay. I'm just having a little lie down because I'm a bit tired. You seem to unban someone that I banned this evening, and I just wondered why. Do I get a right of reply?
Says the Christian who should turn the other cheek. Catherine, please.
Well, no, I'm allowed to ask. I'm not insisting. I'm just asking, just inquiring.
It was only a very loose offence, wasn't it? What was your? What
You
was,
know about loose. Gatford. Sorry.
Easy. Well, he was part of the mob that descended on you after the rage quit, and I was defending your good name.
Okay.
It's not up to me, mate. Thank you for the defence.
It was. It's a passive aggressive unban for someone who doesn't want to be unbanned. We thought that would teach him. I would expect you to understand those methods.
No, you see, I think it's a passive aggressive unbanning. He wants to be in the chat. He wants to be noticed, and he's playing you like a bassoon.
I don't particularly appreciate your dissent in my courtroom.
Well,
I'll tell you what I'd love to do.
Do you know what I'm hearing? Someone who's power crazy.
Can I tell you what I'd love to do, right? So you're laying out on your sofa, yeah?
Yeah.
I'd love to lower my bum hole on your face.
Oh my god.
Oh, good. There's no need for that.
There's no need for it. But it's how I get my pleasures.
I've got a nice blanket over me as well. Is that all right?
Don't think that's necessary. For what you have in mind, is it? Oh, what an image. What an image.
I love it, though. I love it.
What, lowering your bum hole over Gatford?
With the testicle in there. For my pleasure. Thank you, Matty, for the reminder of the complete works of Ollie.
Pleasures.
Why did they tell us about that?
Why did they tell? First of all, why did they tell Ollie about it? What conversation was he having?
And then
Ollie
told us that was weird that they would use that. Anyway, all right, where are we?
I'm minded to.
You're going soft, but unban. I think you're probably right, but you're also going soft.
You think that? I'm playing the long game.
0203 286 637.
Because if they do it again, I will come down on them with great fury.
No.
Not in the same way as you're planning to come down on Gatford, of course. Right, now.
Assbollock. Who allowed the term assbollock? This is a family-friendly stream. I would not let my boys watch this.
No.
You were talking about putting balls up bums. That's not how we remember it. That you told us that's how you got your pleasures.
Pleasures.
So you get your Farmer Giles.
Right, here we go. Oh God, what have I done here? I've messed this right up.
She's unbanned everybody. It's like when the prison doors open and everyone just escapes.
I can't open it.
All right, we'll close that
Here it
page
is.
and refresh it.
I'll just refresh it.
That's what it's all about.
It's in the same place. This makes no difference whatsoever.
What can't you? Well,
How do I open it?
I don't know what you're trying to do. You can pull that box out and move it.
Oh man, this is going haywire.
There you go.
All right.
The judges. The accent was a Skype glitch. Ollie, please. We played it about 15 times last night. That was no Skype glitch. That was your true colours.
Okay. Well, this next person asked to be banned and was banned. So, okay, fine.
Banned. Stay banned.
Easy peasy.
Easy.
But then why submit an unban request?
You didn't read the unban request out.
No, it was can I be? They didn't say. I have no opinion on Marmite.
There you go. That was the unban request. You chose.
I
to
don't know
ignore
what this
that.
means. Right, I'm going to unban that MDF one that we were discussing earlier on.
Okie dokie.
And this is someone you banned. Oh, this is someone spamming the chat.
Spam.
Bounty Hunter talking about cheese on crackers, and the unban request went. Please. Let's look at the previous. Yeah, still talking about cheese and crackers.
Yeah, it was just spamming the chat. I love cheese, I love crackers, I love cheese on crackers. I don't like spam.
No, but I do like the way you say please.
This is the late night alternative. I'm Ian Lee. This is Catherine Boyle. You can call up at any point during this. 0203 286 6370 if you're in the UK. You work out how you do it from abroad if you want. If you've got Skype, if you're old, you can Skype us. TLNA. And what we're doing on a Friday is it's Judge Boyle, and we are going through, or Catherine is going through the unban requests, of which there are plenty, and I think being a little bit tight.
Tight? I thought you said I was being too soft on them today. Nope. But I don't care what you think, because I am the judge and I am bound to annoy somebody, and if I don't, I'm not doing it right. Okay, so Vimo4. This Jahan is a legend. I've seen him before. Playing the fool at school. Stop playing the fool on Jahan. Can you phone Jahan back? Matty Stevo banned.
Oh.
Vimo4.
Go back a bit, because that's it.
Talking about Vice President Madziva. Sorry, I must have gone over the line on asking the streamers. I did not know this was an issue, and I won't ask again.
No, Roger, I don't like spam. Now, these next two, says Matty, I thought were going to be trouble after Jahan. It was trigger happy. This poor guy, Vimo4, this poor guy has done, from what I can tell, nothing wrong. right? And has been forced to write a grovelling
Yes.
apology.
Yes.
This is like
Someone's saying this poor man. We know it's not a man. It's
this
a
is you know the people that went to prison for the Birmingham pub bombings and then they got released.
Oh God, no! Don't do this.
No, they got released years later because it wasn't them.
Miscarriage of justice.
Miscarriage
okay.
of justice.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah. That's what this is. I'm not saying he did it. Miscarriage of justice. People that went to prison for years.
Yeah. Well,
And
he's
they
only
did
been banned.
nothing wrong. He's had to grovel. It's exactly the same thing.
We're not the same.
Exactly the same principle.
It's not. But he's
Jesus.
only been banned for a day, so he's lucky. And I will unban him.
To some people, Matty, one day is a million years.
To a young person.
Yep.
To a young person.
Thank you, Ali.
Next, Zyro Potato 437.
Banned by Matty. Another one of the Matty 2.
Yeah.
The Matty 2, we're calling these people.
Not quite sure why I was banned. Could I please be unbanned? Not quite sure what I did wrong. It's respectful. I like that. Because sometimes they just send us an FU, don't they?
Yeah, yeah. The Matty 2. Free the Matty 2.
All this person said.
I could come.
We're going to get Scott to do
he
it.
tried to help you with the sound and you threatened to ban him. I remember this one.
Oh, I remember this guy.
And then
I remember this.
Then saying that I want Jahan to come back.
I want a T-shirt saying "Free the Matty 2."
Sounds rude though, doesn't it?
That's a little
Especially
bit.
after the conversation we had earlier on about pleasures.
Matty, please don't start arguing. I don't want intermod arguments.
Okay.
Please.
I've unbanned him.
If the sound is out of sync, iRacer, then I would suggest that you refresh your page. Okay, there we go. Free the Matty 2. I
All
buy
right.
that.
The Matty 2 have been freed. This next one was you, Spanky Mark. The Kingsman film is not lowbrow. This is 'cause-
Ban.
Yeah.
Ban.
Because we know who this is.
He says using caps. No. It's for, ban. The Kingsmen is as lowbrow as it comes.
And that is something we will not debate.
No, it's not. It's not up for debate. It's a fact.
Mm-hmm. We're
Is it-
helping you out.
Is that a bad thing?
It's up to you.
We're not discussing that today. The Kingsmen are low brow. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, so are they? He's staying banned, right?
All right.
Yeah, baby.
Anthony in 77. Evening Ian, step away from the Twitter tonight. Evening Ian, step away from the Twitter tonight. Then a picture of me, then a picture of some octopuses. And then
Here
can
we
I
go.
just say that Kath's blouse emphasises her winky face, smiley face.
winky face.
Gaffer timed him out. Matty Stevo banned him. Sorry, Kath. What I said was inappropriate and I'm truly sorry. I've got great tits. Let's just all accept that and move on. Don't need it commented on by you or anyone else. So, ip dip do. Cat's got flu. Dog's got chicken pox and you're still banned.
No, whoa. Whoa! You can't, first of all, you can't use bosoms to dib.
My court. My rules.
I thought that was, okay.
Don't care. Don't care.
Matty says the people's tits. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, no.
All right, I'm out of that one.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep my head down. 0203.
Gonna keep your head down where?
Jeez, please, I can't even look at you now. My God, we've never had a conversation like this in 8 years. I feel very embarrassed. I feel unsafe at work.
You should.
0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call about any of these or anything else. Let's go on to the next one.
My court, my boobs, my business.
We're going to play some adverts. If you are a subscriber, hopefully you won't see these adverts. Fingers crossed.
Right. Newcastle. Are we going to proceed? This is an easy one.
Yeah.
Newcastle U7D. He was held by the Automod. Give it a rest, FFS. Banned. Oh, I meant someone in chat having a dig is the mitigation.
I think I probably banned for spam, but I think that's...
No, I don't think you did, because it was only one comment.
He did it, twice.
No, it was held by Automod.
Yeah,
It's the same thing.
which I would see.
It was the same time.
Okay, so did it within 20 seconds of each other?
Well, maybe you thought you hadn't sent.
Okay. Let them go.
We're talking about...
No, please, stop that. I'm not enjoying that. My balls are actually shrinking.
Take them out of your anus.
But that's how I get my pleasures.
Oh, here we go.
Hang on a second. Let's take a call from a citizen.
All right. Yes.
Okay, just checking to see
No.
if the phone works. We get so many people checking to see if this number is real. It is real. You phone us up, you come straight through to us. Hello, caller.
Yes, it's real. Yes, my name is Jason.
Is it though?
It's Jason Vincent. Hang on a second. I was turning my...
Two first. I never
the
trust a
speakers
man that has
down.
two first names.
Oh, right. I see what you mean. Yeah, well, my name is Jason Vincent. My dad was John Vincent.
Hang on a second. I've muted your mic now because I don't believe you. And I am now worried that you're going to say something libelous about somebody. Okay, well, tell us about you then.
I'm new to the stream. I've just started watching you this evening. I'm a big fan of yours, actually.
Okay, what's your favourite thing that I've done?
The 11 o'clock show.
Okay, who did I host that with?
With you and Daisy Donovan.
Well done. Okay, you're through to the next round.
It's a pleasure to speak to you. I haven't really got any material to say or anything. I just wanted to say hello. I saw the number on the screen, and I didn't think it'd be as easy as this. To be
You just phone up when you come through. This is my home phone number.
Well, that's the number that I saw on the screen.
Yeah, it's my home phone number. This is my home. You have dialed my home phone.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think I'm still not live on the screen.
No, you're live on the
stream,
screen
or-
now. You're live. People can hear you.
Oh, right. I can see the chat. Yeah, I've had to turn the sound down because there was a slight delay.
There's a slight delay. You a little bit. Have you had a little smoke tonight?
No, well, I've had a drink.
There we go. What's going on? I'm getting a vibe that there's something you want to say. You can say anything to Catherine and myself. You can say anything.
Well, I didn't come prepared, to be honest. I just thought I'd ring to say hello.
Why did you mention your dad?
Yeah, that's interesting.
Because you mentioned my name, Jason Vincent, my dad's name was...
I didn't mention...
John Vincent.
Oh, okay. You're going the double first name things.
I had two first names.
There we go.
Okay, that makes sense now.
We misunderstood. We thought this was something else, but it's good. So it runs in the family.
Yeah. He was actually from America, my dad. He served in the American Air Force.
Yes, man. Tough guy.
And unfortunately, he passed away when I was 3 years old.
Oh, no.
So I didn't really get to know him, unfortunately.
Oh, that's terrible.
But my mother was really good. She took us to see his family when we were really young, me and my brother.
Yeah.
And we got to see his dad in Florida.
Wow.
And she would take us there in the summer holidays. And my brother actually never got to meet my dad because my mum was pregnant when he died.
Ouch.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
He fell off a motorbike. He wasn't wearing a helmet, and I don't think he was actually riding it normally just on the road. I think he was just trying it out on like some industrial estate.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, he He had an accident. He passed away when I was very young. So.
No, I'm sorry for your loss.
Oh, I think it was a long time ago.
I'll cheer up then.
But,
I'm getting a
yeah.
sadness in your voice, right, that I don't think is linked with your dad. That I don't
No,
necessarily
it's not.
think
It's not.
is I don't think, but maybe it's the booze. But I'm getting a sadness in your voice.
Yeah. I think it's probably a combination with everything that's gone on in the past 12 months.
Yeah.
And just the sort of isolation I've got at the moment. I'm up and down, really. I mean, I've had a little bit to drink tonight. I'm not paralytic or anything, but I think certainly over the last few months I've been drinking a lot more than maybe I should have been. And I've kind of dulled it down a bit just lately. So I think I've managed to go all this working week without having a drink, but tonight I'm having one for a change, so it's probably hitting me a little
That's
bit
all right,
more
isn't it?
than-
I mean, what are you concerned that you're an alcoholic?
Yeah, possibly. I think I need to moderate it a bit more than I have been doing for the past few years.
Years, gosh.
But hopefully this year will be the one.
Well, I mean, when you say moderate, if you're just hoping that this year will be the year that you moderate, then it won't be.
Well, I don't
how's
like the idea
how's
of
it going
quitting
tonight?
completely.
How's it going tonight, the moderation?
Not too bad, really. I mean, I haven't got much left. So, I'm
So
not
you've
gonna be
nearly drunk
drinking-
you've nearly drunk all the booze you've got.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
And there's no shops open or anything, so I won't be getting any more.
So the only reason you're not getting any more is because the shops are shut.
Not necessarily. I think I've had enough. I think I'm comfortable with the amount.
much
I've got
did you
left
have?
and what I've had. Tonight I've had, I'd say about 4 or 5 gin and tonics.
How much have you really had?
4 or 5 gin and tonics.
Okay, if that's what you say. How big were they?
Well, they were home pours, so I'm not sure exactly.
So could we say maybe 8 or 9 gin and tonics if they were, you bought them in a bar?
If they were singles, yeah, possibly.
Okay. I'm not judging you. I just one of the key things to find out if you to assess whether someone is an alcoholic is do they drink in secret, and do they lie to people about how much they've drunk?
Well, I've done both of those things. Not necessarily this evening, but yeah, I've done both of those things. So.
Hey, listen, man, just stay safe. I'm a recovering alcoholic and recovering drug addict, but be aware that this has been a tough. Last year was a very tough year for everyone. I don't think this year is going to get sorted as quick as soon as a lot of people think. I think this is going to go on for quite a bit of this year. I reckon maybe August, September, October, something like that. We might start coming around the corner, but this is going to be a hard year as well. And I know with the vaccine and everything, everyone's going, "Whoa, yeah, party time! Trump's gone, vaccine." I think this is going to be a pretty shitty year too, but with an end in sight, which we didn't have last year.
I think that makes it more important, doesn't it? The end in sight. The vaccine's definitely a positive that we can take into this year.
Let's hope the vaccines are positive and our COVID tests aren't. Hey, listen, man. Listen. It's nice to talk to you. I'm going to move on. Thank you for your call. Stay safe, and you can call us anytime you want.
I shall carry on watching.
Nice one, man. Thank you. Just because I know we've got a lot to get through, and we missed We missed a call there, so let's do that, and then we're going to dive back into the judge.
This is the Vodafone voicemail
Okie
service
dokie.
for 077.
Okay, let's dive straight back into Judge
This is
Boyle.
an easy one. This is an easy one.
Here we go.
This is from Skadididi. That's not interesting. There are no mod comments for this user. Oh, here we go.
I think he called my. I think he called some. I think he may have called my wife a slag or something. Like that.
You and your wife are dogs and sons of a whore. You and your wife are dogs and sons of a whore. I mean,
I think he was referring to you because I don't think it was someone who knew the channel. And sometimes people come and think that we're married.
Well, I'm not his wife, and I'm nobody's son. But thanks for your observations.
Jason.
You're banned. Send deny decision. I mean, people.
Oh, that was it. He said, "This is a good one. This is a good one. Oh, what a show!"
All right, here we go. This one is from Oh What a Show. Was stupid in the
what a
loft room
circus.
and not the wishing well. Shout out to Retro Faith. Rude words in silly art behind the presenters. Not even funny.
Slagged off my picture from Imani. Now,
Nothing nasty said, boys and girls, says Oh What a Show.
do you know what? Here is my argument as the prosecution.
Go on.
If he'd have come in and said, sorry, fine. Yeah, maybe I overreacted to take that picture which I moved upstairs, the Imani painting. I'm so effing bored. Art criticism. Matty's saying unban.
No, here's my feeling about this. It's not just about the picture. From the start, he came in swinging. Was stupid. Talking about the wishing well, referring to when you fell down the wishing well, which is a traumatic event in your history. Then nice thing, shout out to Retro Faith, and then having another go.
Love Retro
So no, he came in moaning, so he can stay out.
I would unban.
Why? Came in stirring it.
Put it to the vote.
All right, fine.
Put it to the
We'll
vote.
put it to the vote. But I just think that he came in looking for a row.
What's his name? Oh, what a show.
Oh, what a show.
Should Oh, what a show be banned? Unbanned. I tell you what, you got 3 minutes to vote on that.
Yeah.
Service error, type again in a moment. Oh, we might not be able to do polls.
What? Yeah.
It won't
We'll have to just do it from looking at the chat then.
Won't let us do a poll, and I guess that's part of the crash that happened.
What we're looking at. So
Kale says you missed our call. This is so ban or unban, please.
Everyone's saying ban.
Hello.
Hello.
Yep. We didn't miss your call. Everyone's saying ban, 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 ban.
Yeah, banned.
Oh, hang on. Eel UFC says ban times 1,000.
Gosh, I can only ban once, but I get the idea.
Oh, hang on. You can do a poll. There is a poll. Sorry, the poll is up there for some reason. I don't know what's... Matty might have done that. Thank you, Matty.
So what's going on then?
He might have beaten me to it.
All right, cool.
Because he's a bumlet and he's feeling guilty because we got free the Matty too. Okay, so the poll's going. All right, let's go on to the next one while we're waiting for that. I'm having fun. This is my highlight of my week.
Is it?
I mean, not including my real life.
All right, I don't know if I can shut it. That's all. Let me...
Look, everyone's saying ban. Just
Exactly, and ban him.
Ban the Belchies.
You know what I mean? Come in and work it out. Don't come in starting criticising and then expect leniency. No, not going to happen. Certainly not in this court.
Thank you, Matty.
Here we go. This is from BHFTB. Ian said I was banned for saying he should plough Katie Price. He said it's not that kind of channel. I only thought it was an adult channel because Ian spoke about
wanking
furiously for several hours, told someone to F off and made several references to taking drugs and addictions to many sexual encounters, that didn't happen. This led me to believe this was an adult-themed channel.
Well, the comment wasn't. Just to see the rest of those. Go up above, please. To see
Ian,
the rest
you
of
need
this.
publicity.
No, hang on, just to see the rest of this, because there was more to it than that. You should see more in the channel. Can you click on that? More in user. Oh.
No.
We can't see the rest of the comments. Yeah, read the comment.
Read my email, it'll put your problems in perspective. Read my email. If your heart isn't in it, don't do it. Ian, you need publicity. Plough a famous chick. I'm going to say 2 words, Katie Price.
Now, that's not adult chat. That's misogyny and unpleasantness. That's horrendous. It's a horrendous thing to say. It wasn't banned because it was adult chat in a family. Hello?
Hello?
Yes? The phone number works?
Nigger.
Sorry, what did you say?
What I said.
Say that again, I missed it. Knickers? 07483. Oh, put the phone down quick enough there. Put the phone down quick enough there.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
Isn't it?
Very brave.
Until the phone number starts getting read out, buddy boy.
But also the hello? That was a little bit of an obvious one. Yeah, so no.
Right, Squisham, you've just got banned
What happened?
for saying she's not that bad, Ian. Reference to Katie Price. That's not... You can't talk about people like that. Well, you can.
But you can talk about it somewhere else.
But there are consequences if you do it in this channel. There are consequences, right? Yeah, you can talk about that if you want. We don't welcome it here. You'll be banned immediately. You can't talk about going and ploughing someone.
Also, ploughing. What?
No, it's horrible. It's misogyny. At best, it's misogyny. But what is significantly worse than that?
Maxi says, you are removing people's freedom of speech. No, you're free to speak, but you're also free to chat shit, get banned. And you are on very thin ice.
So do you know what, Maxi? You're banned because I don't like your tone.
You've been timed out already,
Right.
so you should take that as a warning.
And then So Boar says, OMG, you can't threaten people by reading their phone number out regardless of what they've done, please. I don't think I threatened anybody or read anybody's phone number out, so you're wrong on both counts. Didn't threaten anybody. Hello?
Hi. Can I change the subject? Maybe make it a little bit lighter?
Which subject?
I know it all seems a bit hateful. Like all these callers calling in about Katie Price and this and...
We haven't had one caller calling in about Katie Price.
Oh, sorry. Emails or text or... Idiots.
Okay. Give me a hint.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. No, just start again. Sorry, I'm getting a bit nervous and a bit skittish. I spoke to you before about computer games and talked to you about Katamari.
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. And we watched the video of Katamari immediately afterwards.
You
yes.
did.
It was a joy.
And have you played Seaman?
I have played Seaman. So bored. Misogyny is awful. Please don't threaten to read their numbers out. I didn't threaten to read anyone's number out. So bored. I didn't threaten. You've completely misunderstood what's going on. I have played Seaman. It's like where you control. You have this. It was on the Dreamcast. You have this weird kind of fish person with a head, and it was narrated by Leonard Nimoy.
Yes, it was amazing.
Yeah,
it was so
I had
cool.
it, and then I got it again recently, but I haven't played it. I've got the microphone and everything ready to go.
I've been wanting to set it up again and play it again. I played about an hour of it and then just got distracted, and I wish I could carry on with it. But I'm just glad you guys are back on again.
Thank you, man.
It's so cool. Also, I talked to you again. Sorry again for being a bit nervous.
That's all right. Don't worry. We're on like DEFCON 4 here. Because we've had a couple of naughty callers. So Catherine and I, when we get a couple of naughty callers, we go to DEFCON 4, which means we're like hypersensitive. So apologies if we intimidated you more when you called up. We were just ready for another attack from a naughty person, of which I'm going to do is I'm going to write here. Hang on, I'm going to call you Katamari. What was your name? I can't remember.
Real name or just.
Whatever name you want to use when you call up again.
It's Paul.
Katamari Paul. There you go.
Okay,
Now,
you're
next time you call, we will be on DEFCON 1.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. So Bored says, but you started reading their number out. I appreciate what you're doing here. No. You accused me, listening to a lot of Alan Bezic. Would you excuse me? You accused me of threatening people by reading their phone number out. Wasn't threatening anybody, and I didn't read anybody's phone number out. So you are so wrong.
I think they're new here, and I also don't
Trust us.
Yeah.
Trust us. We know what we're doing. We know behind that curtain there are some of the biggest radio awards in this country. Behind that curtain on my windowsill, some of the biggest radio awards. One by me, one by my good friend here, Catherine, sorry. And we know what we're doing. We know what we're doing.
Yeah.
We know what we're doing. Oh, DEFCON 1 is more serious than DEFCON 4. Is it? So it's the reverse, is it?
Oh, we need to get that sorted out, don't we?
So you just pretended to read their number out. So Bored. I would suggest you let it go because I didn't read that. If you were listening, I didn't read their number out.
I also saw your message earlier on asking that the lady was allowed to speak. Right, again, I think that's probably a sign that you're new round here. This is a 50-50 thing. We do not count when he's speaking, when I'm speaking. Sometimes I'm quieter than he is. Sometimes he's quieter than I am. We deal with things our way. But thanks very much for your criticisms. What I suggest is that you sit and watch it and get more of a feel for what we're doing. And then if it's not for you, that's groovy. But we're not going to change to suit whatever your expectations of this is.
By the way, if I read their phone number out, So Bored, why don't you phone them? Why don't you phone them and see how they feel about it? Because I read their number out, right? Right? Exactly.
All right. So let's just chill out, shall we?
How many more have we got?
Loads. Flipping
Jesus,
loads.
Right.
Anyway, so yeah, denied. I think that was a resounding ban.
Who did we just ban there?
The Katie Price Plough boy.
Yes. You can't talk about people like that.
Oh God! Now this is gone haywire. Hang on.
Sorry, Jim. That may well be true. So Bored says, I genuinely understand. I'm getting banned, aren't I? No. Just stop being a dick.
I would just suggest, just get a feel for the room.
Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes. Say that again.
Minions.
You know the film Minions?
I do know the film's Minions. I think Minions are the greatest characters ever created.
Yeah, what's your favourite Minion from that film?
Do they have names?
Yeah,
There's
they
one
do.
called Dave. I like Dave.
Oh yeah, that's my favourite one as well. Thank you. That was all.
Brilliant. Thanks, cool. Thank
Dave's
you.
the best. I think that's universally appreciated.
There we go. You can call it about anything.
But you know that's important.
And that guy's number is 07459.
All right, here we go. Well, let's go to some older ones. Haha, you banned me for
Hang on,
that.
sorry.
What-
DJ Oka says, Ian, I'm new here. Not trying to sound rude. Just wonder if you could introduce your co-host, please. I don't have a co-host. She has the co-host.
Oh, right, yeah. Well, why don't you sit quiet and find out? Why does everyone want it explained when they come in? Are you the sort of person who goes in to a room where people are watching TV and then asks them to explain exactly what they've seen up to that point? Or do you just sit and try and get the gist of it? I would suggest maybe the latter would be the best approach. You are calling someone a dickhead who has gifted you subs. No wonder this show is dying. I banned him.
Oh, you banned.
Haha, you banned me for that. Good luck with your not dying show. Well, they don't seem bothered.
We
so.
had 4,500 viewers last night. There must be more comments before that.
No, straight in. And they'd created that account like 2 days before.
Oh. Was not God says, are you going to do a live down the rabbit hole again at the Bill Murray? We will never perform at the Bill Murray
No.
again as long as we live.
Denied. Let's have another little look, see what we got here.
We've got 23 left. Flipping heck, man.
I could come.
Oh, this was a racist. I'm not reading out.
Oh, ban.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even need to tell you that. now.
Here's one here. Lispy Zinc said, you do love a bit of heroin, mate. You don't. You spelt wrong. Heroin, mate, don't you?
This is an old one. Producer Tobes
This
did
is
the
from
banning
ages
here.
ago. Says sorry with 3 kisses, but
But but he spelled heroin with an E. And I love people like Lara Croft and these big, strong women, Wonder Woman.
Xena, obviously.
I love Xena at the moment.
Yeah.
I love heroin. I love
I think
heroin.
they're talking about something else there,
He's
mate.
put it with an E. No. Wow.
Denied. Ian, do you have any Spotify lists I could subscribe to? Oh, this sounds quite nice from Agent Smith to start with. And then you banned him for
that was
coming in with
3 days
basically
later.
he didn't get laid. Yeah. Sorry, I misjudged the context of the discussion. I'll be quiet from now on. Again.
I'm banned.
Unbanned. Let's see, because I don't remember that one at
Ali
all.
Fan says, do you think this segment is attracting assholes to say stupid things in the chat, attention seekers? I don't know, Ali. What do you think?
It's as if we've never done anything like this before, isn't it? I'm so glad there's guidance out there.
We've got a phone call here. We've got to say who this is. Hello, yes, this phone number actually works. It's my home phone number, so only call it during showtime, please. How may we be of assistance to you? I was quick.
Very quick.
That was quick.
I mean, I know it's exciting, but gosh.
That was quick.
There are sort of exercises you can do, but I'm not going to. Ruth,
This
sorry.
is one of my worries.
What?
About coming off antidepressants. I'm toying with the idea of coming off, and I've cut my dosage. When I'm on them, I am a sexual athlete, and I can go for hours.
God.
I get bored and run out of breath, but I'm worried that when I go back the other way,
It'll be the sprint.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we've all got concerns. Thanks for
Hello,
sharing that
caller.
one.
Dickhead.
Oh, what a shame.
He left a message before. Okay.
Yeah, but he couldn't.
Dickhead.
But he didn't know how to leave a message, so it's just blank. Let's see. Talking about cooking your cat, you banned. This is from RSU
more than
Phil.
that.
Yeah.
The one before that. Look.
Yeah, I know.
Demure. What does demure mean?
Demure means
Like,
like sort of princessy.
Is it like, oh, that's coquettish.
Demure is, kind of, yeah.
Well, Martin Bashir.
Yeah. Not the woman who was doing ip-dip-do on her tits earlier on, so denied. Next is Runs with Scissors. I was banned some weeks ago and I've been perusing an unban request via email. Pursuing. Oh, I know why. Yeah, we're not going into that one either. That was the link.
Oh, no. No. Goodbye. All of your emails go straight to spam. Goodbye.
No. Some people, it's not fair.
No.
So they're best off not being part of it.
No.
Let's see. What else we got here?
Seneca says, is Kath dress meant to look like a judge?
God, and I've got this as well.
All rise.
It's
The Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Maybe. It's maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now in session.
No, it's not. It's a coinky doink.
Yeah, just a shame, really. I was going for something a little bit less demure. Dat Rising Sun. Here we go. Oh, yeah, came in with lick my anus.
Oh, look at the way he's put down to say it's his
Yeah, the
apology.
mitigation. Bit of fun. Lighten up.
I think it is a bit of fun.
Be
Lick
fun
my-
for him. I don't particularly know. Is it clean? I mean, at least take us for a drink first. What happened to buying flowers? Straight in with
What to put in there as a vase? That's a ban.
Yeah, of course it is.
We've got an answer phone message.
Oh, this is going to be great.
Hello, Ian and the lovely Miss Catherine Boyle. Good evening. I'd just like to say a Happy New Year to you both. And I'd just like to say you two do an absolutely fucking stellar job on here on Twitch.
Wait for it.
And Ian, I would love to talk to you sometime. I have suffered addiction many, many, many times. Gambling addiction, no less. But addiction is an addiction at the end of the day. So anyway,
bad joke.
I hope 2021 is a really good year for everybody, and you guys, you need to cheer us all up. Ta-ra.
I will do no such thing. That's some voice.
Yeah.
That
was
is
a radio voice, that.
That is some voice. What a voice.
All right, here we go. This is a funny one. Crossbow 7. The mitigation for this one was free speech.
The idiots that okay. They don't know what free speech means.
Left wing, sick world, cry, cry, cry. Banned for an opinion that's different from yours, nice. Just look what's happening in this country. It's falling apart. We're all victims. And yet, who's the one crying in the unban request?
Snowflake. The thing about people that complain about having their free speech taken away, you had your free speech, you expressed it, but there are consequences for free speech, and you can still say whatever it is you want to say.
But also, they were criticising someone else's opinion in the first place.
It's when the Talk Radio is back on YouTube, but when it was taken off and people going, well, this is free speech this is closing down free speech, and no, it was a private company deciding what they wanted to broadcast. Yeah. That's all it was. It's not free speech. You do not have a right to have a YouTube channel. It's not a God-given right.
Well, here's another thing. You're free to go into an airport and shout, I've got a bomb in my bag, but let's see what happens.
Yeah.
There will be consequences. So if you're going to go in there and say something, which I think 9 times out of 10 people know is going to be controversial or hurtful, be prepared to be told.
The people on Twitter arguing about free speech being shut down when it's it's like anyway, but also the fact that a national radio station being told your free speech has been inhibited. Well, they can go and say it on a national radio station.
The people with the microphone.
DAB plus, but they're shit stirrers. Alistair.
Evening, Catherine. Evening, Ian.
And good evening to you.
Just wanted to give you my good wishes for the weekend, which is round the corner.
Sounds like a threat. Sounds like a threat.
You were talking about pleasures earlier. Well, I had a moment today where I would describe it as a mental orgasm.
Oh my God.
Cum was dripping out of your nose.
I was listening to my new speakers. And,
you're listening to the new Seekers?
New speakers.
Ah, okay.
They are pretty good, though.
Can we time really Roger out, please, for 2 minutes? Thank you.
And a really nice tune. And I just sat back. I did the thing that you do sometimes. I put my head back and just listened to it sort of coming at me. And at that moment, everything in my world was absolutely calm, harmonious, and content.
That's Zen. That would be described as Zen.
Yes.
It's amazing when you get it.
So I want to wish that on you two great people, and forget all these losers that are messing up the streams and sending silly messages, because I'll take care of them. Okay?
With violence? Because that's kind of the opposite of Zen.
No, I'll just sort of wish them that they should get better.
You sound very peaceful. So bored. Yes, I did just talk about cum dripping out of a guy's nose. That's absolutely correct. Yes, you got a problem with that.
Yeah, of course they have.
You got a problem with that, and I'll block you.
They're finding this all very problematic.
What was it you were listening to?
Oh, goodness. It was something on the playlist. I think it was... I can't remember. There's so many good songs on my playlist.
It was good though.
I think it was certainly one that I've listened to. It's not that one. I was going to say Elisa Cara.
Okay, let's go through it. Was it Wake Up Boo, says Rob? YMCA, says Jenna.
Marillion, it probably wasn't that one.
Barney from Napalm Death. John Cage.
Tub Thumping, says Rob.
Linkin Park, possibly.
Was it Mbop? Spice Girls?
Come on,
Everybody
Eileen.
dance now. Kung Fu Fighting.
Now this is just being. Oh, is this what they? Oh, look at the people on chat.
Wait and Bleed by Slipknot.
They're just trying to jog your memory.
Black Lace.
Look, Kaylee could have been Kaylee, but it wasn't. It was the
Crazy
Lost
Frog.
Girl.
Africa Bambaataa.
I played Sparks.
He's getting angry now.
That's-
We see if
not
we
a-
can reverse his zen and get him really, really angry. Was it?
Give him Nez.
Was it First There Is a Mountain by Donovan?
First
There is a mountain, then there is no mountain, then there is. Oops,
I don't know
upside your
that
head.
Word Up by Cameo.
Yes.
Anyway, I'll find the song. That I'll
Let us know.
I'll have a look at the playlist and I'll let you know. when I
Thank you
take
so
a
much.
look.
Thank you. All right, thank you. We think maybe it was Relaxed by Frankie. We need to do these because we've only done it a couple of times and that's naughty. 34S. Oh, it's not my job. 34sp.com is a great web hoster, and they got some great packages. But Jackie Stallone's going to tell us about a great deal that they've got going right now, where you can get a domain for £1.
What are your
Name.
crummy English pounds? I have no idea what that means in American dollars. It's probably like, I don't know, you probably buy a house for like £1 or something there. I don't know, you people. £1, you get a .co.uk or .org or a .me. Well, I don't know what the hell is a .me. Adopt me? You need more than £1 to adopt me.
I don't even know. Are you even talking about the company?
34sp.com. They're decent guys.
Okay. So bored. I'm going to ask you to leave. I'm not going to ban you. I'm going to ask you to leave because I think this show's a little bit too complicated for you. It seems
to
like
have a
they're-
lot of questions.
Seems like they're trying to help and that's nice, but then they say something homophobic to someone asking for help.
No.
No, straight people can have come up their nose.
We're talking about a mental orgasm.
He wasn't
in your
talking.
mind.
He wasn't asking for help. So wrong on so many levels. Alistair wasn't asking for help. And it wasn't homo. I don't actually know Alistair's sexuality. I have no interest in whatever Alistair's sexuality is, but it's not homophobic to say you have cum coming out of your nose. That is phobic of you to
Very
suggest that it is
A
homophobic.
bit heteronormative, that thinking there.
So what I'm going to suggest, so bored. I don't want to ban you. I'm going to ask you to leave. This show is not for you. This show is a great show, and it is a complicated show, and it works on so many levels. So we're going to say good day to you, goodbye, thank you. We hope you find something wonderful to watch elsewhere, but this is not it. Can we please get on with these sodding unban requests?
Cont
please.
Crabber 14 came in with, do you like ganja? You're a bit negative, bro. I love Tom Cruise. Hello. Can I ask you guys something? Guys, it was just got banned. We're banned, man. This is racism. I gone let Twitch now, this channel, approve racism.
Racism spelled R-A-C-I-S-M-E and R-A-C-I-M-E. And the name is...
Cont Crabber 14.
Oh, is that like...
I'm guessing it's a thinly veiled... Flip. So, okay. Enjoy your life.
We should play... Guilty. Call in as many times as you want, but, you know.
All right, here's another one. Are we going again? Are we going again? Raver 8. Okay, this guy came in with
Okay.
Free Palestine. Out of nowhere. We weren't talking about anything like that. Free Palestine. And I said, we're not going to have any of that crap on here, meaning people coming on, stirring it up,
okay.
and, spamming the chat. The Palestinian cause.
Oh, we haven't done. We've got to do the rest of the sponsors.
Oh, yeah,
So sorry.
Do it.
Sorry.
Get your shades on.
gelaw.co.uk if you're getting divorced. I would thoroughly recommend. I've got to do it up here because this is tricky. I would thoroughly recommend you have a word with Richard
You
because
look so cool.
it's he's a great guy. He really is a nice guy. He's a very supportive guy. He's got his head screwed on, and by that I mean, when I was getting divorced, I spoke to a few solicitors, and some of them were just, I kind of went in with a plan that had been established already, and some of them went, no. Here's what you need to do. And they were just looking at ways of stretching out. Richard won't do that. He wants to get it done as quickly as possible, and as smoothly as possible, and as fairly as possible for both sides. And he's a really nice guy. So gelaw.co.uk. Talk to me about Poseidon Safety Management.
Poseidon Safety Management, making Devon and Cornwall safer, one guard dog patrol at a time. They do man guarding as well. They have mobile patrols, but they've got the biggest team of guard dogs in those two counties. They recruit from the communities they serve, so these people have got a vested interest in keeping the streets nice and clean for you. They also do loads of sort of community outreach type stuff, whereby, if they hear about, for example, and this did happen, a nursery school that got broken into, they offered them free patrols. A pub was broken into. They offered them free guards as well, just for that time period at the beginning of lockdown when it was just a bit of a free-for-all. What they want to do is make sure that their area is a nice place to live. And, they're nice guys. They're even nice to people they shouldn't be nice to by the usual standards.
David says, I hope they're nice to their dogs. Oh, boy. Here's Zeus.
So
Zeus was found abandoned about a year, 18 months. Had been treated really, really badly. Had a shitty life. Oh, you can hear us, yeah. And Nick found Zeus, took him on, got him, rehabilitated him. It's tough taking on a year-old animal that's been abused. Rehabilitated him. And then once kind of reset the clock, so to speak, then trained him up, and he's now a working dog. We've seen Zeus. He's scared of cats. But yeah, so man alive, but boy oh boy, Zeus is a working dog, but is also a family pet, and totally looked after. It's good. It is good news. Abbey Care, Catherine.
Abbey Care Specialist Addiction Recovery Clinics. They're based in Gloucester. They also have a centre in Glasgow. And if you mention this advert, you'll get 25% off the care that you might need. They're brilliant. They look at all kinds of addictions, whether it's to do with food, gambling, drugs, whatever it might be. Have a conversation with them, see whether they're for you. They're really understanding. They employ people who've been through it, so you're not speaking to someone for whom, you're a textbook example. They've been through it too, so they get it. Abbey Care, they're just brilliant people.
I'm doing it because I'm tired.
Yes.
I was homeschooling today.
Anyway, back to this guy who came in with Free Palestine.
Janie X, yes, sex addiction. It's a real disease.
Yeah.
Great, the Free Palestine guy.
Yeah, Palestinian cause is not that crap, Catherine Boyd. Of course, I hadn't said that. Ian and Catherine, can you tell Betfair to settle the bet on the US election, please?
Palestine addiction. I don't know, Bachelor. We'll see.
And the unbanned request from Raver 8 was, please, I was only joking.
No. I think once you start bringing in Palestine and Israel and things like that, no. Trump has been banned from Twitter.
Yeah. Good.
Forever.
Good.
I mean, it's good.
It's a bit too late.
It's kind of too late, but it's that's good. But it's kind of too late, really. It's kind of too late. All right, oh God, we're getting calls to this call-in show. It's awful. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Hi.
I've forgotten who I am. Oh, never mind. How you doing?
Better than you. I know who I am. Do you know who you
I
are?
have a vague idea.
Yeah.
I just thought I'd give you a call about my Trump the Trump anecdote that I've got, which is a very tenuous anecdote.
Okay.
But it's I used to watch The Apprentice all before he came down the escalator and all that sort of stuff. And used to think, well, he's a successful businessman and all
Yes.
this. I didn't know all the backstory on it, and so an embarrassing confession. I used to buy his audio books, or I bought a couple of them.
Okay.
I bought one of them called Think Big and Kick Ass. So everyone knows about
Two
Trump
great
now,
movies.
That he hardly has any input into his books. He's usually handed over to
Can I
someone else.
just pause you for 1 second? Janie X1, you're an idiot. Carry on.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
And so he's got this guy who's got a decent voice, but he's reading the book. And the only reason by the way, that I say this is an anecdote, I've got nothing to do with Donald Trump. I've never met him, but I'm just saying that this is a story I've been waiting to tell someone, and I've never found an opportunity to do it. But I think it seems appropriate timing. At the end of the book, after he's been given all this advice, and it's basically a book on, when people do you wrong, then hit them as hard and fast as you possibly can. Don't stop until they're down and out, sort of thing.
Yes.
And at the end, they talk about all the lectures he's gone around and given, stadium lectures and all that sort of stuff, and get, testimonials from people. And because he's done this all over the world, you've got people from India and China and everyone who have been given these testimonials. And for some reason, the guy who's doing the voiceover for this book feels the need to start putting accents on while he's doing these.
Oh, wow. And what parts of the world might he be going to?
Well, like I say, India, China. It's awful to listen to, but it's hysterical at the same time about how misjudged the whole thing is. I just, it was just incredible at the time for me to hear that, and I just had no one to tell about it.
I want a piece of this pie.
Yeah, well, I think some of them get uploaded on YouTube for free. I mean, usually I don't care. I'm bothered about piratism, but not when it comes to Donald Trump, particularly.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you very much for that. That's a great call. I appreciate that. Please, can we do more of these bloody unban requests?
Well, this next one is from Real G876E. I don't think that's his real name. This was being pervy on one of the callers.
Pervy one of the callers and questioning their sexuality.
I'm wondering
stuff.
whether we could put them in contact.
Yeah.
But it felt like someone taking the mick.
Well, it is.
I paid a compliment. Sorry for breaking the rules. I'm a long-term fan of Kath and Ian. I'm lonely, no family or friends.
Ban! Because I don't believe that. Ban.
There's no excuse for behaving like a prick. And unfortunately, that's just what you did. Jason Lee says, I was only messing about. His comment, why is your hair so grey? This show's really boring. Why do you guys bother? Yeah, fun.
Have we unbanned anybody tonight?
Yeah, we did. You said I was too soft at the beginning of this. Do you remember?
Jay says, can I make a suggestion? Can we please abolish the time we dedicate to people who are requesting unbans? Would you like to explain to Jay what Friday shows are?
Can I make a suggestion?
Subscribe.
Don't watch something else.
Subscribe, and then we might listen to what you're saying.
Yeah.
Until then, you ain't shit here.
This is what we do on a Friday, and we've been doing it for a while.
You ain't shit here. In fact, I tell you what, let's ban you. Right?
I look forward to receiving your unban request.
Oh, I'm having fun. Oh, I'm having fun.
Are you?
Judge Boyle, I'm having fun.
Delicious. Right, here we go. Shame. Normal people problems. Why are you so angry, though? Life is too short, Ian. That's us, everybody. Take note. Shame shit like this will kill your career. At the time I wrote this, he was going through a much worse time and having a meltdown on stream, and I still argue that if he continued with that, it would kill his career, but he's significantly happier on stream these days. Oh, okay, so we're allowed to continue, are we, Lockie McLeod? You have no idea what's going on, so you have no idea. Denied. Off your pop.
Ali says, this is changing my default position that people are generally nice. They're not, are they?
I mean, online, tricky. It's a lot of dicks. Here we go.
0203 286 637.
This is from someone who says, I'm the best. This is the mitigation.
Okay.
This is the thing that's supposed to convince us to unban.
Yeah.
I'm the best at Call of Duty.
Okay, well, that's cool.
I'm the best at calling.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes?
Hi.
Hello. Oh, hi. Sorry, Hello, I'm Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
Hello. Hi. Hello, Ian Lee and Cass. Is it Cass Lee?
Sorry?
Oh, is this Ian Lee and Cass? Hello.
Yes?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm phoning for several reasons. The first reason is that I have no real reason to call, other than to make a judgment on what kind of things I might come up with.
Okay, thanks very much. I really can't be bothered. I mean, who's this? Who's got a call? I really couldn't be bothered with that. Hello?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Oh, great. Sorry, I've got the stream up at the same time. Slightly weird question. Based off what Alistair said, and it's almost the weekend, talking about bands and moving things around. What are your views on the Bee Gees?
I don't really.
End of question.
I don't. We watched the Bee Gees documentary this week. That
starts coming from.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan. I think there's a couple of bangers in there, but I'm not a huge fan, and I think that Barry just comes across as a really arrogant prig. Catherine, your thoughts?
Same. I don't hate them. I think that they are, again, they're one of those groups that I'm glad they existed. They gave a lot.
Better.
They are, but they gave a lot of great songs to other people. I mean, I can't hate them for Candy Statton's version of Nights on Broadway. That is an absolute belter.
Islands in the Stream, I love that song. But
I'm glad they were around. I think that they're very talented. They're not my favourites. They're not my favourites by a long way. What about you?
So I'm only like 32, so I remember them. My first real memory is from, I think it's like the late 90s. They got like some sort of Brit Award, and obviously I was too young for Saturday Night Fever, things like that. So my initial thought was, oh, this is the guy with a funny voice. And growing up, that's all I thought. And after watching the documentary, I was like, wait, these guys were massive, like in the 60s and in the 70s, and I've been listening to the music a lot this week on Spotify. Things like Jive Talking, originally I was like, it's a stupid song, but now I'm listening to it, like a 6-minute version, being like, this is surprisingly well made.
Yeah.
But like, have you had examples of that in your life where you think something's almost a parody, and then you come around like a longer period or a few years later and go, oh no, wait, that was actually a lot better than I imagined?
Yeah, I've had that a couple of times with Kiss and with Fleetwood Mac.
I was about to say that, Kiss
and Fleetwood Mac. I always thought, Kiss are kind of a joke band to a certain extent, but I didn't really know much about them. But I just thought they were ridiculous. Then I bought a book in an airport in America for $1 that was about Kiss, and I was reading in it. And it was written by their accountants and basically how they spaffed all their money. It was a great book. I wish I still had it. And I thought, I better buy Greatest Hits, because I didn't recognise any of the song titles. And I bought a Greatest Hits, and I suddenly went, oh shit, these are brilliant. So yeah, Kiss, and the same with Fleetwood Mac. Never liked Fleetwood Mac. Always thought they were awful, terrible, silly band. And then I can't remember the chronology, but I got rumours. I heard rumours that they were quite good, and I listened to rumours, and it clicked, and I went, oh, this is brilliant, soft rock.
Yeah. So yeah, for me, definitely Kiss. Also, Cilla Black.
Yeah.
Cilla Black, right? Yeah. When we were growing up, Cilla Black was Mrs. Saturday Night, right? She was, fab pair of legs and a, big smile, and rumours that she was a bit of a nightmare behind the scenes, all that stuff, right? I didn't realise how cool she was back in the 60s, and the songs she did were incredible.
Yeah.
Cilla Black, I think and I think that that she will get cooler as time goes by because I think we're all still a bit familiar with 80s Scylla and
I don't know if she will because she apparently was a real pain to work with.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
And I suspect that the people, I suspect she will not get perhaps as many retrospectives as perhaps she could deserve.
because the people she annoyed are still in power
are in
now.
power now. Yeah.
But she was great. She was great.
There you go. That's a great question.
Cool. Have a good weekend, guys.
Thank you, man. You too. Take care. Sorry, I burped then. That's what that was. That was a great question. Right. Jeez. We're nearly at the end of the show.
I don't remember why we banned this guy, but I bet it was me. Let's see. We love Baby Yoda. Evening all. LOL, I work for Sketchleys. There's nothing bad in that. I don't mind people that work for Sketchleys. Catherine Boyle, we love you more. Again, I mean, you're saying the right things. Evening Ian Lee. And then everyone is a shit streamer. I don't know what that comment was, and it came some way after a lot of the others. It must have been context.
Must have been context.
But I'm going to unban. I'm going to unban because it was not an obvious. Yeah.
This is me just then.
We're unbanning.
What?
We're unbanning. They're getting the B of the D, the benefit of the doubt.
Here's my suggestion. We do one more, then we end the show.
All right, let's do it.
Because we don't want to rattle through these. These can sit over till next week. We can stay in the sin bin for another week.
All right.
Let them stay in the sin bin for another week. Do you think, guys? Yeah. And then we'll be back on Monday, and we're going to come back big guns. And I might do some streamings in the day because we've got to make up a little bit of time, but that's all good. All right, let's have one more.
This is from Funky Boy.
I love the way you say boy, and I know where it
Boy.
comes from. Yeah. Play some Sims, boys.
Can I please be unbanned? I am a long-term follower of Ian's.
I hate Catherine, though.
Makes no difference. And I would love to participate in the chat. Okay, let's see what he said. Now, this is you banned. I thought your family disowned you for being gay? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Well, I'm not gay.
I'm guessing that came at a time.
I could come.
It was about time and comment rather than just the question.
Do you know what? I'm banning.
All right.
Nothing in that sentence is true. Let's unban him.
All right.
Let's educate. Let's educate from the heart, which I think is about there.
Oh, do you not want to do one last one from this one? This is an obvious one.
Oh yeah, go on.
This is from Spambot20. Do you remember? I kept going on about.
Oh Jesus! This guy came in and said, "I'm going to do like 100 subs or something. I'd give you 100 or maybe even 1,000 subs." He's sponsored by Spam, right? And so we indulged him for a night, and I think he eventually might have subbed to us. And we indulged him for a night, but he kind of took over the chat and then disappeared. Then came
Then
back.
said he was trying to call. He wasn't. Then he said he was going to call, so we waited. He didn't.
He just came back. It was a dick.
So then he came back again another day talking about Hormel adverts on your show. My agent Sue is interested. That was a wind up previously in the past. Can I private message you? So yeah.
I banned him. Yeah. No, I don't. We don't
pain because it's always the same thing, and
it's bullshit. Because I think you're a fruitcake.
Yeah.
That is a politically incorrect term, but I think you're an absolute fruitcake.
And on that note, we finished with the ban.
Thanking you, thanking me, spanking you.
No spanking, thank you.
Here we go. Yeah, we'll have this.
What we got?
We'll have this.
Here we go. Yeah, we'll have.
Hello, Toby.
Hello.
Toby.
Toby. Oh, show me. I'm singing it, aren't I?
Let's go. Hello.
Turn your Twitch stream off.
I love that shirt.
Sorry, there's a huge delay. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, there's a.
Turn the Twitch stream off.
You got it?
No.
Can you hear me? Yes. Sorry, there's a. Turn the Twitch
stream off. This is all getting quite psychedelic.
There's such a huge delay. I'm going to wait until we catch up.
No, we won't catch up because you're on a echo repeat. It's not here, is it? No.
Well, in that case, I'll just ask the question, shall I?
No, because we can't hear you. You've got to turn something off.
Mute the stream.
Right. Mute your audio for 30 seconds. 10 seconds. Okay, let's try now.
Right, can hear you now.
Okay,
Beautiful.
good. Are you who's playing music? Are you playing music?
Yeah, I'm just listening to a nice playlist at the moment.
Maybe you could turn it off so that we could hear you properly.
Yeah, all right. God, I'm so shit at this. Thank you for having me, by the way.
That's all right.
That's all right.
Yeah, so I've been watching your stream for a little bit now.
Yes.
I've been really enjoying it, and you were talking about addiction earlier.
Yes.
And my question was, I worked in addiction services for a little bit, and I realised it wasn't for me because it was very AA, and it was very sort of it wasn't religious, but it was very sort of what's the word? Like there's a faith above you, and as a person who's not an alcoholic or not addicted to anything necessarily, I sort of struggled with that, and I just wondered what you thought of that. Because I realised you have experience with addiction, and
Yes.
I wondered got through it. Was it religious or was it?
Well, AA isn't religious.
It's not religious. No, you're right, but it's sort of faith based, isn't it?
No.
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 Well, educate me.
But I don't need to. I don't. I mean, why?
Just because I wanted to understand a bit better.
Well, go and read about it. Here's the thing, right? It was set up by a Christian, and it is written in very old-fashioned language, but it has the word God in it. But the kind of the as I see it, and there will be people that disagree. As I see it, the belief behind 12-step fellowships, and let's use AA as the example, as it was the first, is that the disease of alcoholism is a spiritual malady. That there is a spiritual hole in your life. Now, the guy that came up with it, the 2 or 3 guys that came up with it were Christians, but it is not a Christian-based organization. It has the word God in it, and that scares people, but I choose to use the word God. My suggestion would be that they replace the capital G with a lowercase g. It's often referred to as a higher power, and that can be anything. That could be, a higher power could be this microphone. A higher power for me is, if you want to know at the moment, is the sound of my kids laughing and nature. That's my God. That's the God, and it's phrased as the God of my understanding. So yes, the word God scares a lot of people away, and it certainly pissed me off as what I thought was from my atheist perspective when I came in. And I said to a friend of mine, this God shit, man. So I'm going to let my cat in. This God shit, man, I can't do this. And he said, well, don't do it. I don't think God is mentioned until step 3. I think it's step 3 that the God is first mentioned. He said, don't worry about it until we get to step 3. And there's a reason the steps are in that order. If you were to dive in at step 6, where you make a list of your defects, or step 9, where you make amends to people where it's safe and appropriate to do so, you'd go nuts and you wouldn't do it and you would go out drinking again. But it's done in an order so that by the time you get to step 6 and 7, and by the time you get to step 8 and 9, you're ready to do them. And God isn't mentioned until step 3. And by the time you get there, by the time I got there, I was ready to, I can't remember the exact wording. Step 1, maybe we were powerless. Step 2, we came to believe that the power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. Step 3, we asked God as we understood it to, I can't remember what the phrasing is. But by the time I got to step 3, I was prepared to get on my knees and pray.
Okay. So your faith is nature and your children?
No, it's not faith.
Maybe there's something I don't understand about it then.
I have a belief in a higher power. That's it. And I have personal evidence that it works. But it's not God. It's not Jesus. It's none of that shit. I don't believe in Jesus. I don't believe in Judeo-Christian God or Allah or any of that nonsense. I believe there is a power greater than myself. Of course there's a power greater than myself. Where the fuck do trees come from? Where the fuck does the sun come from? Even if the sun came from the Big Bang, right? Which I believe it did. I said that in a dismissive way. The Big Bang is a power greater than myself. I have to, when I'm in active addiction, when I am face down on this table with racks of cocaine, I believe I am the most powerful thing in the universe, and I have to accept that I'm not the most powerful thing in the universe. Whatever made the Big Bang happen is more powerful than me. The wind is more powerful than me. A tree that's 200 years old is more powerful than me. My kids laughing is more powerful than me. That's all it is.
Maybe I'm just struggling with definitions then. I don't know.
But why is it important to you? You're not an addict, as you say. You're not working in that environment anymore.
But I still encounter people that come from that environment. It's important to me to be able to understand them.
Why?
Well, because it's my job.
I thought you said it wasn't your job anymore.
I used to work in addiction services. Now I work in more general services. I'm not going to tell everyone what I do, but I will encounter people with addiction problems.
And you have to advise them where to go, and you feel reluctant to send them to AA because of God.
It's not necessarily that. It's more. Oh my God!
The fuck was that? What happened there?
My candle just overheated and smashed.
Well, there's a metaphor. There's a metaphor.
I suppose that. What's it a metaphor for? What's it telling me?
I don't know. Only you can work that out. Overheating and smashing. Maybe it's just telling you just to let things go.
I suppose I should just calm down, shouldn't I? Really?
Don't think about it. I don't know what to say. I kind of get. When I was away a while ago, I think I told you about this. I was talking to a woman when I was in New York. Did I tell you about this? Yes, I did. And it was just a real argument about AA. And I just went, I don't want to have this argument because you don't want to believe. I'm not talking about this woman. You don't want to believe it works. That's fine. I mean, I suspected this person actually had a drink problem, the amount they were putting away in front of me, but that was just, I said, I don't need to have this argument because you don't believe in it. That's fine. I believe in it. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's it. That's fine. Hand up. Yes. Toby at the back. Yes.
I was just going to say, I fully believe that AA works completely for like the vast majority of people, and I'm not against it at all. It's just I really struggle. And if I were to sort of like summarize my points, all I'm trying to say is that I don't really understand it. I suppose that's my issue. And
I don't understand it. I don't question it. I don't understand it. And when I try to understand it and when I try to intellectualize it, it don't work. So I give up intellectualizing it. Listen, AA doesn't work for everybody. It's the only way I've been able to have any length of sobriety is 12-step fellowships. There are other ways of doing it. There are some treatment centers that don't do the 12 steps. I would not recommend those. There are some people who manage to get sober through faith, through a Christian or a religious faith. If that works for them, that's brilliant. There's some people who just manage to kind of stop. That's great. There are some people who get sober because they fall in love and they realize there are so many different ways. NA works for me. I now get down on my knees every morning. I do a reading and then I get on my morning and I just pray, for God to lift any obsession that I might have to use and to help me have a safe and a healthy day.
Can
Catherine
I
Boyle.
add my two pennyworth? Obviously I'm coming at this from outside, but it feels to me like this higher power thing is really just about giving people a belief that life can be better. Hope. And that it's not all on them, that they can, if they relax and listen to what they're being told, there is hope of something different. Rather than someone trying to control their environment all the time, trying to numb the pain of what they're feeling, whether they understand that's what it is or not, with something external. I wonder whether actually, rather than God, we should be looking at hope. Whatever gives you hope.
I like that. Yeah, I think that's good advice.
But it has to be hope that's more, it has to be, but hope is not, I would suggest is not quite enough, because it has to be something bigger than you.
Yeah.
Has to be something bigger than you. And we're done talking about it. Because we're trying to deconstruct something that can't be deconstructed, and it's pointless.
But that element of surrender is important, isn't it? That realizing that you're not the only sideshow in town is important.
May I make a suggestion? Have you ever been to an AA meeting?
I've never actually been to one. No, I kept saying when I worked in addiction services, I'd said I'd join people in AA, but I always felt sort of as a person who's not in addiction. At the time
Go. There are some meetings that are closed, and that means that they are only people who identify as addicts or alcoholics can go. And there are a load of meetings that are open, and that means anyone can go. And it will say on the website. And what it is kind of polite to do is to kind of maybe go up to someone and say, look, I'm not an alcoholic, but in your previous job, I work in addiction services, and I just would like to get a grip of this. Is it okay if I'm here? If it's an open meeting, then you'll be allowed to stay. You won't be allowed to kind of share anything in the meeting. I think that's kind of the rule. But you can sit and listen, and you can see it. You can see I'm going to say it. You can see the miracle happening. You can see it happening. That would be my suggestion.
Okay, that's good advice. Yeah, I think I'll try that.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Hey, nice one, Toby. Thanks for expressing an interest in what saves lives. And I like your shirt.
I really like your shirt too. We can agree on that.
Yeah, sorry, because we were getting repeating, and I heard someone say they liked my shirt earlier, and I forgot to acknowledge that. But thanks. Yeah.
There you go. Thanks, man. See you later. Ta-ra. Bye-bye. There we go. Well, that's helped me clear things up in my head a little bit as well. Let's do Jerry quickly, but I want to go to bed. Jerry, we want to go to bed. Hurry up.
Hello.
Hello. We want to go to bed.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Come on up. Patrick. Here's email.
Yes, I'm going to bed.
Thanks, Ed. Are you on again Monday? I'll try to speak on
Give us a ring on Monday, Jerry. We'll speak to you then. Are you safe? Are you well?
Say again.
Yes? Are you safe and are you well?
I'm safe. How's the baby? I'm still fighting.
All right.
Fighting. You won't get me down.
All right. Jerry, we've got to go because I've got to go to bed because I've had the boys all day and I'm up tomorrow. But give us a call on Monday and you can have as long as you want.
Thank you, my friend.
See you later, Jerry. You just got a gifted sub as well from Benjamin Hodgson. Thank you, Benjamin, from those 10 subs. Right, there we go. We're
So
done.
yeah, that's right. Asking if Jerry's okay. Jerry's got Parkinson's, and we've been speaking to him for a long time.
He's got what? I just thought he was always masturbating when he phoned us up.
I'm not saying he isn't, but he's got Parkinson's.
Thank you for those gifted subs. It's very, very kind. I enjoyed that little chat there with Toby. But I don't like it. I don't like deconstructing it too much because it just scrapes off a little bit of the varnish for me. But
Yeah.
it's only helped me think.
But the way that was asked was from a place of curiosity. I got involved in a conversation with someone over Christmas who just clearly wasn't into the idea and didn't want to change, or didn't want to change what they were doing with their life. And I said, I'm not here to convince you either way. I've just seen it can work.
Yeah, let's go to St. John.
Oh yeah, let's
go to St. John.
Got it.
You just can't grab dolls.
Let's go to St. John.
Has he got those baubles in his beard again?
Wait for me now.
It's Christmas all year
Such
round
an
at
old-
St. John's.
I love this guy's brilliant. Thank you, Catherine. Sorry, I did talk a lot tonight.
It's all right, it's allowed.
It is allowed. I'm finding my way doing these shows. I'm getting very little pleasure out of working, as you know, and I think you probably know. And when it kind of does take me, I kind of just let it go. Let go with it a bit. But anyway.
That's all good.
Cats. My hair's looking.
And my tooth has stopped taking. So happy weekend, guys.
Can I flick it?
No.
Okay. Hey, Paddy, thank you for the
Thank
5
you.
subs. Thank you to everyone who.
Someone else gave a load of subs earlier as well.
BLM, let them riot. What does that mean? I'm worried about that. BLM, Black Lives Matter, let them riot. I don't like that, so I'm going to ban you. And if I'm wrong, you can send us a thing.
Yeah.
Right. Let us go. Good night. God bless.
I could come.
Beardaments.com. Use code BEARD10 if you want to save some money.
Yes, man.
Oh my God! Ian!